Okay, what is up YouTube? There I am, finally, right? Finally, there I am. Sorry to be late or disappoint you, but I will explain why I wasn't live before the move happened, because that was actually the plan. I literally only had to click the button to go live, and then I got a call. And because I got a call, my whole agenda changed. Everything that I wanted to go live at like 2 p.m. before the news, I got a call at 2 p.m. I only had to click the live button, but because of the call, I couldn't stream till now. So I will explain to you what happened. Now in this live stream, after I explain what happened while this move was moving, or the price was moving to the downside, and what I was doing. After that, of course, we will continue with Elliott Waves on the chart. Always interesting, of course. And then, of course, some chatting and Q&A. And because it is already 4:30 now that I am online, I think that this live stream is probably gonna be the 7 p.m. update that I usually do, because we're online pretty late, and by the time that we are finished here, probably at like maybe 6 or something, not much will change compared to what we're talking about in this live stream and the 7 to 8 p.m. update. So of course I can make an update, get some more ad revenue, which is literally blah, but we're not doing that, right? We're not interested in that. I think that it's best that I just cover it in the live stream and then stick with that, unless you want to have a summary of the live stream, which then turns into the 7 to 8 p.m. update. But that's up to you. We might actually want to do a poll with regards to the 7 to 8 p.m. update, because I could make a summary, which then is the 7 to 8 p.m. update. So not an edit, but I'll just go through the Elliott Wave scenarios in a 8 to 10 minutes instead of the live stream. So okay, let's start with why I am late, not you. You are early. We just started. So before I say hi to everyone, let me explain what happened. I had a meeting today at 3 p.m., which I knew. However, I did not know that the meeting was offline, 1.5 hours away in the Netherlands. I thought it was online, which most of my meetings are, and this was the third meeting I had with this car company. It is a car company that's interested to do something in the gaming and esports industry, so they reached out. It's the third meeting. I thought it was online, it was offline. So here I am, 2 p.m., and someone that I work with a lot, she called me from the car. I'm like, why are you in the car? She's like, I'm driving to the appointment. I'm like, what appointment? Right? And then I was like, shit, it is offline, not online, but I couldn't make it anymore. So because of this, I then had to do some calls, and eventually I was like, okay, I'll join online. You guys are offline, that's fine. So my partner, the other person, she was there offline and I was online. We had a great meeting, by the way. But then the meeting was from 3 to 4 p.m. I didn't have lunch. And then now I just had lunch, and now we're here. So while Bitcoin was dropping, I was live and I saw the drop, and I was like, oh, man, I would have been online here, because the news was coming at 2:30, as I mentioned this morning. So I wanted to be live during the news, but because of everything that happened, I couldn't. So I am now here. We had a great meeting, so at least that was positive. But of course, I actually wanted to be live at 2 p.m. instead of 12 or 1 p.m. But yeah, now it's 4:30 p.m. just because I had the drama with the meeting, which was offline, not online. So yeah. But what we're gonna do now is Elliott Waves, right? So first of all, welcome. Good that you are here. Explained why I am a little bit late. We're going to be hanging out here for probably an hour, 1 hour, 20 minutes, let's say like 6 p.m. ish. And then I might make a, depending on the voting, we can do a poll later. I can make a potential 7 to 8 p.m. update, like 8 to 10 minute video if you want, which is then a summary of what we're going to cover in the live stream. So yeah, what's up? How you doing? First of all, Flotty, Jared, Kevin, Lucas, walking again. That's what we like to hear. Welcome to you guys. Holy Dance Revolutions. It's a nice intro song, isn't it? Maybe a band-aid. Arbuzni Sok, Mr. Editor, what's up? How you doing? Arbuzni, by the way, everyone, he's the one that made the short that I posted online today about Elliott Wave. So it was a question during a live stream where someone asked, why do you use Elliott Waves? And then I answered the question. Arbuzni cut it from the stream into a short, made it beautiful, and it's online now. So if you haven't seen it, make sure to check it out. Name, headset, name, welcome by the way. Headset was turned way the heck up when I turned on the stream. Save your ears. No? I always hate that when the volume is too high unexpectedly. Usually I have that with my trading view alarms, that it just beep. Paumit, bonjour. Milo Misner, welcome. Jeroen and Jeroen. There's two Jeroens, so yeah. Tom, what's up? Moes from the Netherlands, Enschede. Yeah, the meeting was actually in Leusden. It's next to Amersfoort. It's not even too far away. Jeroen and Jeroen are here. Gotta do what you gotta do. I know, but I couldn't really inform anyone. I just informed Discord as it was quick, but I don't see a baby face. Beard is shorter, but not a baby. Yeah, I know. Like, it's like, I guess it's a little bit. It's like, how do you call it? Like thingies. You know what I mean? But I shaved it nonetheless. You need to make a short of the 6 steps. Yeah, potentially that. Yeah, I think actually we're gonna make one of that. One of these. The 6 steps. What's up, B channel? Are we going to 25k? We're going to analyze the chart. Remain calm, most important, right? But at the moment, if you want a very, very short 2-second update, downside has a higher probability, because if we're looking for an ABC, you expect at least a range in 4 and another 5. This looks impulsive at the moment, and then you have a double 1 2 1 2 and then a 3, so you expect a 4 5 4 5. And then this move to the downside either can be labeled a wave A or a wave 1, and then we get a retracement in a B or a 2 for a bit further downside, which in the bigger picture is then part of a wave 5 or the high of your C is in and you go to much lower prices. But that is the summary of what I will explain in a second, right? The 0.618 is on the chart because that's an invalidation for a wave 4 taken from the high to the low that we have at the moment, as preferably you are at least looking for a wave 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Ta-da! That was it. Everyone can leave. Pack your bags out. Now we're going to cover in more detail, and I put this stuff on the chart so you can actually see it. So Count Doku, what's up? Good you're here. My fingers on the trigger waiting for your update. Thanks. Appreciate the support. What's up, Dawa? Your short videos are lit. Look, I'm just a guy talking to the camera. It's Arbuzni Sok, the guy in chat. Arbuzni, he's here. He's the one that makes those shorts incredible. We have a bit of a trial phase at the moment, like testing phase. How do we work together? How much time does it take? Do we like the content? So far though, I am very impressed. Very impressed. So put a ring on it, they say. I already have a wifey to be. Yeah, I know. My wifey to be is sitting not too far away, so she heard. MX Nick, what's up? How you doing? Damn, every time I see your name, I'm like, oh, we got a call still. Welcome from Bangladesh, Emran. What's up, Ahmed? Good that you're here as well. Just happy my shorts played. Oh, you had a short, I can imagine. Oh, that's a nice one. How are we doing, Koons? I'm doing very well, thank you. Thank you, Skywalker. What's up, John? Okay, call me Pierre, by the way. Can't stop laughing hearing you saying Pau. Yo, Pierre, did you know that my second name is Pierre? Because my grandpa, my French grandpa, as I have a French mom, his name was Pierre. So my second name is Pierre. There you go. Oh. Nick K, welcome. Amor Fatih, how you doing? George, Mr. Friends, what's up? Let's go. Let's then, I already gave a literally 30-second summary of the highest probability locally. But let's zoom out to the 4 hours shortly and then zoom in, right? would be a warning in previous wave 4 area. That is correct. That is correct. So let's zoom out. Let me remove some stuff here. And we're going to be zooming in. So I removed the key level, which is there for a reason. And oh yeah, I made a flat short, but I spoke so fast I don't even think Arbuzny can actually edit it. But I will keep these because I can always do that later. So I made a short about flats, but let me put it here. Get a new line. Organizing my, there we go. Brush. I don't even know why. Brush. Ah, okay, that's the double one too. I can remove this one. Okay, cool. Do you know about PCV Meta Crypto? I'm afraid I do not. Sorry. Watching Hide and Seek. Welcome. Good to have you here again. John as well, of course. And Skywalker. The silver button. Okay, let's kick these. Let's kick it off. I don't want to talk about these at the moment, at least not yet. We do want to talk about the monthly gap. Okay. Let's start. We got some action today, which means things changed. We hit the 0.236 in this scenario, right? Which is nice as well. So I prefer to have your here and then here. We can remove this one for now. Okay, there we go. So let's start. Ever use TPO? Yeah, I used to. I only use it to find daily and weekly point of controls and monthly and stuff. Okay, let's kick things off. Mr. Radev, welcome. 15 minutes, that is when we started. So, bullish scenario, followed by the bearish scenarios, and then we're going to jump into the local stuff. I don't have a folder yet, but I did post it in Discord earlier. So we're going to use the pictures and then I'll put it on the chart while talking about it, right? So the bullish scenario, right? 1 2 1 2 continuation to the upside, couple of more 1 2s, right? But here you can arguably have another 1 2 1 2 3 4 5 4 5 ending the blue 3, right? I prefer to look at the higher degree 1 2s because the very low time frame stuff, that's like 3 minute type of stuff sometimes, or 15 minute, but I like to look at the impulse on the 4 hour, where we were waiting for a 3 to finish at a given moment. We hit 50k over here, of course, always an interesting area, and we're looking for a wave 4 to the downside, right? The most common target area for a wave 4 is between the 05 and the 236. We hit the 236 now here. 48.5k, 46.3k, and validation is 45.3k. That's the 0.618. However, what John also said at the beginning, before we actually had the analysis, is that a wave 4 of a higher degree likes to retrace to a wave 4 of a lower degree, meaning the higher degree is the blue one here. The lower degree are these small ranges as previous wave 4s. So price moving below this range would not be very nice, right? So even though the invalidation is the 0.618 at 45.358 on my chart, going to the 0.5 here would really lower probabilities for a wave 4 because it is very deep. Because if these are the previous wave 4s, right? 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 3 4 5 4 5, right? You actually don't want to lose this area here, pretty much between the 382 and the 236. That would be preferred as support. So after a 4, we are then looking for a continuation to the upside in a wave 5. So we want to see an impulsive structure 1 2 3 4 5 towards the upside to also fill the monthly gap. Eventually what we're looking for then is the end of the green 3, green 4, and another push up in a green 5. This scenario, if it plays out, would then highest probability be part of this bullish scenario, where we have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, finishing a 5-wave structure. The common target area is between the 1.236 and the 1.618 trend Fibonacci, sorry, from the high to the low of wave 4, which also is in confluence with the high of the monthly gap and some other resistance areas in that area, but nonetheless an area of interest for a wave 5. The reason that, and I'm going to talk about it anyway, the reason that this is the highest probability bullish scenario, if this here turns into an impulse with a couple of more 4 or 5s to the upside, is because on a weekly time frame, if we zoom out, if we look for a double 1-2, explained this in the morning update, right? So the ones that saw it, you already know. We're going to cover the newest stuff and local stuff in a second. But if this is your double 1-2 and this is your 2, this is your 1, your wave 2 is very, very short, which is rare, right? It's very rare for corrective structures not to end after the 0.382. Even if you move this wave 1 over here and would count this as a flat, this wave 2 is still shorter than the 0.382. Let me actually show you. So we click on the line and I move it to the left, and you can see that now still the 382 is not even close to the low of this this wave 2. Fib time is taken from the low to the high of 1 over here, right? It's just very uncommon for a wave 2 to be this short compared to its wave 1. Besides, look at how long this higher degree wave 2 is compared to then this only 1 degree lower wave 2. It's only 1 degree difference, but it's a massive difference in time. So low probability for this bullish scenario where 2 is in and you go up for 3, meaning probabilities are then higher for a flat structure, or your wave 1 moves here, which is the scenario I just showed, right, where you're going to be looking for a wave 5, and then your 1 moves to the right, and then you're starting a 2. In both cases, we are looking for a deeper retracement. No? Besides, this low here only touched the 0.382, less common target for wave 2. We hit it here as well, right? Which is something to keep in mind. Twice a 382 bounce, that would be less common on top of less common, kind of equals rare, can be very bullish, but nonetheless, this is such a short corrective structure that the probabilities are low. This is the case, and that a bigger move down is still expected. Second place is exactly the same if you're going to be looking for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If this is the high of 3, or you put 3 here, doesn't matter. This being your 4 is very, very short. It didn't even end after the 0.382 fib time, taken from the high to the low of 2 to the high of 3. Comparing wave 2 in time with 4 in time, such a short wave 4, low probabilities that this is the end of 4 and this is going to be your 5. Preferably your 3 ends here, or you're going to have a flat structure in 4 to then end somewhere there, right? So this is on the higher time frame the highest probability at the moment, which of course is very much related to time, because Elliott Waves is not only price related, it's also very much time related. Now we are still in the danger zone for an ABC. We're not out of it, right? We have a 3-wave structure to the downside, 3-wave structure potentially still to the upside, which has flat potential. I'll show it in a second. Now the most common wave C area is the 1 to the 1.236, but the 1.618 is still relatively common. It's still something we see regularly. So ending somewhere here and moving down impulsively, wave C gets a higher probability if we are going to invalidate that impulsive structure, because in the impulse, yeah, we expect a 4, but we don't want to invalidate the wave 4, preferably stay above, what is it, 46.6K, right? If we go down below these two ranges, probabilities increase for an ABC and decrease for an impulse. At the moment, the probabilities haven't yet changed, right? Yeah, we have a bit of a move to the downside. Yeah, you know, locally lower prices, or at least taking the low at least one more time has a higher probability. But it doesn't change drastically, right? We need more price action for this. But it is important that locally here, probabilities increase to move down based on what I'll explain in a second. And then we just wait and observe the reaction, no? Now this ABC can then also still be part of a flat. And the target area for a flat is this whole thing, because we have the expanding flat, the regular flat, and the running flat, right? 0.9 is the minimum target for a flat, which has been hit. 105, less common for a wave B and an expanding flat. Most common target for an expanding flat is this area here, which we haven't yet touched. If I open the wave 5 target area, it's pretty much the same area, which is interesting. If price turns around and moves down, probabilities are higher for a flat. If we move up still a little bit more, right, we gotta move down and then move up further, probabilities are high to turn around somewhere here, which is pretty much between 51.5k and 56k. Right, beautiful overlap between the two target areas. Now we are in a monthly gap. I have shown this in many of the videos in the previous weeks. Third time, we are now hitting this gap, increasing the probabilities to fill the gap. These probabilities don't change because it is gap trading, right? So if you have a gap on any time frame, usually preferably like 15, 1 hour, 4 hours, right? Weekly. If you have a gap, first time you test the gap, very often you'll see a rejection. You come down, second time you hit a gap, increases probabilities to fill the gap. Still a bit of a rejection here, but the third time to touch a gap, probabilities increase to fill, really increase to fill the gap, right? And the gap top is 53.3k, so that's nonetheless an area of interest. So let's then jump to the 50-minute after we now spoke about the low time frame stuff or the high time frame stuff. And explore what happened here. Now I know that my previous update was somewhere here. This is no, a little bit earlier, I think. Somewhere here was my first update, just like today, right? And I wanted to go live here, but because of what I explained in the beginning with my meeting not being online but offline, which I didn't know and all that shit, I couldn't. But what I actually wanted to update you on, which I could only put in silver because I didn't have time to actually make a video, is this. CVD status, of course, bearish CVD divergences here, right? I also said here that the probabilities were still a little bit higher to move to the downside, because if you are looking for an A, B, C, this is your C target area, which we didn't hit, interestingly. And also for a wave Y, the 1 to the 1.236 is the most common target area. So when I was doing this, I had this on my chart here. Price was moving down. And this bit of price action didn't hit the common target area for a wave C or a wave Y in a corrective structure. So I was like, well, you know, generally probabilities would be higher to still touch this area at a given moment, no? Now, bloop. We had, of course, the bearish CVD and a bullish CVD, right? And then I said here, it's difficult to say if this is the end of a potential wave 5, because over here I can count a ending diagonal structure. It's expanding. But more important was what happened here. Number 2 is, however, the move down could possibly lead to a double 1-2 with the bearish CVD divergence, right? And then I just said trade safe, we got news coming in. So we were here for this wave 2. We keep in mind that if we are looking for a correction in an A, B, C, we didn't yet hit the target area for C or Y. Price was moving up, and we kept building crazy bearish CVD divergences. So what I was thinking is, well, we got a bit of a 5-wave structure here, corrective move up, another bit of a 5-wave structure down, corrective move up, bearish CVDs keep building. There might be a potential double 1-2 here, for then an explosive 3 to the downside. News happens, and we get a very nice explosive move to the downside. So this now happened. I don't have these in my folders, but I do have some stuff to say about this. So let's now put the bullish and the bearish scenario here on the chart. No, it's good for me so that I immediately put it in my folders as well. It's the context, John, the context here. So not hitting the wave C target area, bearish CVDs building while you are at 50k. So it's more like it's the context that was important here. So the moment, also I wanted to go live with the news, but the moment that you don't see the area hit here, that was what, like, right. And the bearish CVD was on the right side of the recent high. The bullish one had a pivot on the left of the recent high. Preferably CVDs are, you know, on the right side of the recent high. So 1, 2, let's put it on the chart. So this is a little bit of live stuff, I suppose. This is the bearish scenario, where for this wave 4, we are still looking for this, that. Keep this on. Make it look nice, because we like charts that look clean. So we do that. Make it white. I always like to make it white. It's just a bit more clear and it looks nice. And then we put this in a folder. Micro bear. Okay. 1 second. It might not be the blue 3 yet. So I go to the 5-minute just to check, right? If we have a 1, 2 in blue, you could have another 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, right? 4, 5, 4, 5, and then only end the blue 3. It doesn't really matter for the target area of 4, because if price moves down, we are just going to pull these fibs to the downside as well, right? It follows price to the downside. Keep an eye on the 618. Currently, that's important. 618 at 49.4k. Hit 49.4k, probabilities immediately switch towards the upside if that happens. So this is your target area for your wave 4, right? Your most common target areas here. Potentially you have your 3 in or another low in 3. Now support to the downside, by the way, is this range, point of control, and the value area. So let me put it on the chart. We already hit the value area pretty much. So I think we actually hit it, no? Yeah, okay. I had it on the chart earlier, so I kind of knew. So that is 1. Point of control is the same anyway, which is here. Always an important level, point of control. Little bit of live analysis, right? This is not prepared up front, because instead of preparing the charts offline, I just wanted to go live instead of spending more time offline. Okay, important. And this move to the downside is then either labeled your A, B, C. Actually, 1 second. Let's make this red, and that is either your, oh no, wait, let's make this green because this is bullish. Most bearish. Make this red. Da, 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 da. And then we look for 3, 4, 5. Ba, 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 ba. This is the bearish scenario, right? 1 second. Let me first cover the different things here. Okay, and it would be a very long C, but hey, where have we seen? I wanted to actually have a pun there. C that before. This was also a very long C. So C's can be very long. Therefore, when you think about a impulsive structure, always just keep ABCs on your chart till you get a couple of, like, you know, 4 5s, and an impulse should be really dragged out compared to an ABC, right? A, B, C, and then an impulse 1, 2, 3, and then you get 4 5, right? You get more height, more wave 4s and 5s. So but so preferably here we are also still looking for one more low. Ta-da. And then in this case, same fibs. Another thing that's interesting, by the way, is that if I go to the 3 min and I pull the fib from the low to the high, you can see the 886 is hit. And the 886, right, is a rare target for a wave 2. So in other words, if we are looking for a drop here that is finished and we look for impulsive continuation to the upside, you're going to be looking for a wave 1, 2, and then 3, 4, 5. Common target for a wave 2 is between the 05 and the 786 Fibonacci. 382, less common. 886, rare. The fact that we got a low here, moved up, moved down, hit the 886 would be a rare target for wave 2, meaning probabilities are still higher to take the double bottom that we have here at a given time. It's just probabilities, no? From an Elliott Wave point of view. But it's good to know these little things. They can really make a difference. Of course, we never know what price does, but probability-wise, this is one of the little things in Elliott Waves that are very, very useful. 1, 2, 3, and potentially also here, and your 3 might not yet be in, but you have to consider at least 3, 4, and that the next leg down could be the end of a C on top of the support we have here. Let me actually pull these out, these 2 horizontals. Give this range down. Oh no, confluence better. Puff, puff, puff. Okay, beautiful. Keep that on the chart. We might go into range trading because you're going to enter the previous range. Yeah. Okay. Now you already see a confluence between the 2 counts, right, that I put on my chart. This, by the way, was a golden pocket 786 retracement. This was a golden pocket retracement, right? This was also a golden pocket retracement. So these were 3 golden pocket retracements. Therefore, this arguably is another wave 2, and then a 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, 4, 5, right? And eventually you get to the end. You expect a bit of a retracement. However, the bullish scenario now, because of the extension of wave C, has a lower probability compared to the bearish scenario. .618 is touched, right? 2.618 is more wave 3 than wave C. Common target wave C, the 1-to-1 to the 1.236. The 1.618 is also pretty common, but anything after that is higher probability for a wave 3 compared to a wave C. There are exceptions. That's why I always track a wave C wherever we are. I always like to track it because of, oh, I'm on the 5 min. No wonder it takes ages. Because a wave C sometimes can be very extended. This wave C was a 3.618 extension. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, wave 4 retraced too high. It hit the 0.618 taken from the high of 2 to the low of 3. Immediately invalidates an impulse. So therefore, I always keep a ABC on my chart because I don't want to lose sight of the ABC, just in case, right? Just in case. Even though probabilities might not be immediately on the side, the moment you get impulsive moves like this, in this case today to the downside, the best thing to do is wait for a range. Eventually, we're going to start ranging again, right? good moment to range is the previous range. It's act as structural support, as I like to call it. And then whenever you get the next range, you know, emotions calm down and the industry calms down, and then we can reassess probabilities, no? And then you can start pulling some fibs. Now, I already, before we started this range, I also put in silver. I already put the 618 on my chart when I saw the volume coming in here. I immediately put the 618 on my chart as an invalidation for a wave 4. You see me do that often as well. Because the 618, the moment you get an impulse, put the 618 on your chart. If price moves back up and hits the 618, you're talking about an ABC. It's just higher probabilities at that moment in time. So, sorry. Holy moly. So, probabilities locally at the moment, right, are higher for the bearish impulsive scenario, where we are looking for still at least a couple of 4-5s to the downside and lower price action, no? Where this scenario then has two options, being an A, B, C, or a 1, 2, 3. If you look at red and we're looking for a 1, 2, 3 to the downside, this adds to the probabilities of a medium time frame 4-hour flat structure, where then you have a 1, 2, and then you go down in a bigger 3, right? The ABC to the downside is the bullish scenario, where in a wave 4, you're going to be looking for a wave A, wave B, wave C, move up again, right, and finish the green wave 3. At the moment, though, we don't yet know, right, because the structures are the same. If you look for a wave A, B, C, it's a 5-3-5, but your wave A and B are very, very similar in price action, right? It's both a 5-3, and then your wave C is also a 5. While with a 1, 2, 3, which would be in the flat structure, if you get an impulse, a 1, 2, 3, similar price action, but eventually wave 3 is much more extended, right? So we continue to keep an eye on what happens locally. All now, though, is that the probabilities are higher to take the double bottom still, because we hit the 886 here. Below where price is now, we have the, where did it, oh here, the point of control of the previous range, right? This one over here, which is important structural support. So we are still looking for lower prices, both in the bearish scenario, that's on my chart now, but also in the bullish scenario for an extended C. But as mentioned, because price extended so far to the 2.618 at the moment here, right, taken from the high to the low of A to the high of B, the probabilities go up for a wave 3 compared to a wave C, because a 2.618 is more of a wave 3 target than a wave C target. It's just probability. So yeah. Now let's put a couple of support and support boxes and stuff on the chart. Let me open all my levels. So and my target boxes, and then I get to chat. We are also, by the way, now below. Oh wait, this is a good one. Let's clean up the chart again. Go to the 4-hour. So we have this support resistance area, as you can see, right? Resistance, little bit of resistance, move up, and now we're below this support resistance area again, which arguably gets you back inside the bigger range. We still preferably retest this at a later stage, right? But it's just good to know. No. Let's put this on. Let's have a quick look. Someone recently in the live stream a while back said, hey, you know, can you use the speed fan a bit more? Or do you still use it? I actually don't really use it. I only use Golden Pocket 786, 886. We're still far away though. I prefer horizontal structures. Okay, from the low to the high. So this is a box already. So it is a messy chart now, but I'll clean it up in a second. Right? Okay. Important support. If that is the high, we go down. important area in general, no? It's also a support resistance area. So let me add that. Okay, so that's a good one. Put this in my targets. I'll be back to chat in a second. And just that daily naked point of control. I'll just leave this one on the chart. Okay, so we move this, remove this. Put this on. Very nice, clean chart. There we go. Okay, cool. Very nice. Very nice. So the news now played out. Next news is on Thursday, in 2 days. No idea what it is. Retail sales. MOM, month on month, I guess. Or something. No idea. But yeah. So you know the probabilities locally, which eventually will translate in the probabilities higher up, right? So yeah, there you go. Let me put a light on. Very nice. Let me write Elliott Wave analysis. And now wait. I always have to write it in one go. At 12:25. Quickly, let me bump it. So I do this and I do that, and then we do. There we go. No pin message. Oh, I always look at this website. I always have this, but I don't follow the news, if you know what I mean. The only thing I do is I check the red boxes. So I always have it on impact 3 stars, and I only check the red boxes just because I know price can be volatile during those moments. So for me, this is more a volatility signal. I rarely even look at what this is. I have no idea. I've never even seen a picture of the FOMC guy. Who's the one that speaks. So yeah, I have no idea what all of this means. I also don't care because I care about the time, which equals volatility. So cool. Okay, let me quickly have a look. Band-Aid. So we already, I covered this now, right? So that's good. Need to do with a grain of salt because of the news volatility. Koen here, absolutely. Yeah. So what you often see with news is you fill the news candle. So when there's a big candle with news, eventually sooner or later, you'll tend to fill it. But looking at the structures here, pretty sure, John, you have a similar count here. ABC 1 2 3 4 5, or an impulse 1 2 1 2 1 2, and then you look for 3 4. So, and also the double bottom here, 886 touch, probability is higher, right, to take the low here. Cool. Bear drop calling it short squeeze to 53k. Yeah, it's still on the card, right? If you're thinking about a wave 4 in that bullish scenario. So, but even if you look for, if you think this is a flat, you'd be looking for 1 2 1 2. You still want to see the 3 4 5 4 5. In a wave C, you would still be looking for like an A, B, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in a C. In a impulse to the downside, you're looking for 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, 4, 5. You know what I mean? So its probabilities are higher to still take the double bottom. You have the point of control below. But because of the length of the structure, probabilities are higher for a 3 because it went to the 2.618, which is a wave 3 target. But I still keep an ABC in mind. Moonboot. Is Moon here? Wait. /wave Moonboot boy. Ah, there he is. Wait, I completely missed it. Yasin, Lisu, name was there already. Mr. C, Moonboot boy, what's up? Bettina, how are you doing, everyone? Pedro, Wang, One Drop, Kant, Hassan. I already answered that question because of the analysis now. Drop Max, what's up? How you doing? Baltic Sunday, can you like see if price and time are affected? I would imagine different pair for the same underlying asset would help eliminate counts, not possible on both charts. I never look at CME, to be honest, because the weekend price action is very relevant in Elliott Waves, because Elliott Waves is connected to psychology, market behavior, which of course is also weekend price action. Nonetheless, the CME chart should be counted the exactly same way. So the CME, I don't even know what the code is. Is it this? Yeah. It should be counted the same way. There should be no difference between the CME count and the Bitcoin count, which I don't even know. What I have a line here. So on a 4-hour, it's exactly the same, right? Also locally on a 15 min here, this is all the same. It's the same count. So there should be no difference in counting CME compared to my chart here. And I prefer a continuous chart where weekend price action is relevant for Elliott Waves, because Elliott Waves is related to market psychology. It's market behavior translated into buying and selling, which also happens during the weekend. So I prefer the full chart. It also reads a bit nicer, but you could, yeah, it's good, I guess, to sometimes look at CME. I rarely ever do, because the Coinbase chart gives me all I need, or at least the chart I use. NFA indeed. Like number 43. Jeez, Mark, usually you are a lot quicker. A lot quicker. Wow, everyone has been liking. 67 likes already. Holy shit. Yeah, you're a guy. Crazy. Thanks, everyone. Appreciate that, eh? Welcome. But the bullish video on blue. Oh yeah, so answer that one. Elliott Wave analysis on price. It's going to be very interesting. Yes. So actually, price discovery is one of the easiest. Elliott, like for an Elliott Wave analyst, price discovery, in my opinion, is one of the easiest things, because you're going to be looking for a range. You just wait for ranges to form, and then you reassess the probabilities based on that range. So as long as price keeps pumping in price discovery, you're like, yo, we just go higher, you know. Oh, what are the probabilities? We just go up. Yeah. Only when a range forms, that's when we reassess probabilities. And before you get a wave 3 market discovery pump up, you already know your wave 2s, right? If you're in a wave 3. And based on the time of the wave 2s, you know how long a range should be in the price discovery mode to be a wave 4 of the same degree. So if you know that a wave 2, for example, is a week, your wave 4 is by far most commonly minimum a week, right? If not longer, as usually a wave 4 is longer. So if you're in price discovery and you know that a wave 2 on a higher time frame was a week in length, and then you pumped up for a 3, then you know that, hey, as long as we don't have a range that is at least a week in size, we just go up, right? And you're going to be looking for higher, 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 till the moment you actually start having a bigger range. And then it's like, okay, we might now actually be in a wave 4 of the same degree of the wave 2. So now we got to be careful, right? And yeah, it's relatively easy, the price discovery things. We made a high in 3 ways, pretty average top. Yeah, I looked at it earlier, but as written in silver, which undoubtedly you've seen, I suppose. But over here, right, I was thinking if a diagonal here has a possibility, and that's why I wrote in silver as well here. What was it? 1. Difficult to say if this is the high of a wave 5 or a corrective high, because there is a way to count this here, but it's not too great, right? So you have your ABC, ABC, ABC. 3 wave must be in here, and then you're going to be looking for, you know, your remaining one. So because an ending diagonal, everyone, can only be zigzags. You can't have impulse, zigzag, impulse, zigzag, impulse. And that's also the reason why this move to the downside can also be corrective. So that's why I like to keep an eye on it. But even if it is corrective, starting with a wave 1, 2, where your wave 2 goes to the 886 and then pump up in a 3 is of course low probabilities because of the 886 touch. So in pretty much all scenarios, you're at least looking for the lows to be taken. If this high would be a corrective high, right? So you're looking for a flat, for example, in an ABC, besides this flat, by the way, being, I think, is it too long now or not yet? Not yet, but almost. Plop. If this is a wave B high or a flat structure, right? And we look for a wave C down, then it's still a 1, 2. 1, 2. 3, 4, 5, 4, 5. Right? We still want to see a longer range, and then take the lows at least once more, and then we reassess the probabilities. Of course, everyone, from a trading perspective, let me open these two scenarios where, oh, you can keep this on. Bearish scenario, right? We look for an A, B, C, 1, 2, 3, right? In a bearish scenario, you want to see at least a couple of 4, 5s. Daily naked point of control at 47.3 is quite interesting. In a bullish scenario, you're looking for A, B, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, C, finish up. Depending on the move up, your best potential short area, no financial advice, is of course here for the ABC or 1, 2, 3. The probabilities, however, depend on the structures we still need here. If price now moves up and hits the 618, we go and look for a move up. We're not going to be looking for a bigger 3-wave structure because that's the 618 probabilities for a wave 4, because we didn't yet have a wave 4 arguably after this move down, right? No range the size of the wave 2 yet, which is what we're working on pretty much now. So that is why probabilities are higher. This is a 4 plus the 886 touch at the low, which is rare for a 2 as well. Higher probability, it's corrective. Now the more 4 5s we get here, the higher the probability for an impulsive structure down, which increases probabilities for a short in B or 2. And it's a very simple invalidation because it's the high. So you definitely, before, no financial advice, personal opinion, before I even get remotely interested in shorts, I need price to move down first. There's no interest. Also here, right, I am not in an Elliott Wave short position. Right? I'm still in positions I had earlier, which of course are towards the long side. Of course, I risk manage them very well, right? I have solid risk management. I know when to TP and stuff. But I need good signs of weakness, proper signs of weakness. And yes, we have a bit of a move down. Maybe I'll miss the move because I wait, but I better be safe than sorry, right? Risk management. So defense more important than offense. But in both cases, probabilities are high to still take the double bottom at least once more. Unless we hit the 618, and if we hit the 618, then you know, if we don't take the lows here, we hit the 618, probabilities are higher to look for the high. Yes, so then yeah, correct, John. Then you have a 5-wave move down. Thanks, Andrew. Sir, BTC USD downside level. Downside level. Oh, well, support levels that are closest at the moment are the ones on the chart here. Oh wait, you can't actually see the level of the daily naked point of control because of my big ass webcam. There we go. So, and let me remove this scenario and only keep this on the chart. and only the, let me pull a fresh 618 from this high to this low. Yeah, he must have played some shooter games because he can click so accurate. Okay, I played Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. Are there any Call of Duty players here? Old Modern Warfare 2. Pleasure, maybe a band-aid. That's what she said. Tiny detail. No, Mark. Herbie, 38 to 50k is not able to be an ABC, and 4-hour divergence is going to be confirmed. Possibly. That is why the move towards the upside, we also track as an ABC to the upside for then the flat as explained. So you are correct, right? You are correct. There is the possibility for this to be an ABC as well, which depends now on if we see local weakness. Inflation. Desert Geek, I'm not a fundamental, I'm purely technical. So I'm not really using fundamentals like inflation and other things in my analysis. So I won't be able to answer your question there. Name, by the way. Cool, good job, Name. I saw we were on something. Yeah, there you go. I like to hear it. Good job. 618 is important, right? So as mentioned, I am not like, and also the moment you have some volume coming in, of course, generally people look online, what's happening, remain calm, don't YOLO, FOMO, or catch knives. Yes, maybe you missed the move, but there's no reason ever to YOLO or FOMO into positions if you care about your money, right? As mentioned earlier, defense over offense, risk management is number one if you want to be in the industry long term. And as mentioned as well, for an Elliott Wave short, so I can use myself as an example, which is not financial advice, but over here, we're in the middle of the gap. We didn't hit the blue box resistance here. I'm not interested in an Elliott Wave short. And of course, obviously, I'm not here because we're at support. We're not at resistance. I just wait for price to show me proof, right? Show me it wants to turn around. So show me that you want to take these double bottoms at least once more, preferably a couple of times, at least twice more, because of a 1 2 1 2 1 2 3 4 5 4 5 4 5. And if we get a bit of a grind to the downside with multiple 4-5s in a row, then I'll be like, okay, this looks like an 1 or A. Probabilities increase for a wave 1 or A. So if we get a move back towards the upside, I'll be looking to see if I can find a nice area for potentially a short. And if not, then not, right? So yeah, patience. Thank you, B Channel. I appreciate it. You can tell he is a global speaker. That is true. I'm not sure everyone knows, but yeah, global keynote speaker. If you Google my name, you'll find my global agent website. Like, but yeah. Thanks, I guess. You think price will reach into the 30Ks? That is still, as mentioned in the analysis just now, probabilities are higher on the higher time frames to still have a bigger retracement. But there's not yet probabilities that would happen now with this being the high. We need more information locally. So what we like to say is we wait for local weakness, let price show us what it wants to do, and then we get to the probabilities. So either a flat or ending with a wave 5 impulse and then have a bigger retracement is the highest probability still, yeah. Where the levels below the 38.5k low are then what we're going to be looking for. Well, I kind of like, I suppose, answer this question. I agree with Herbie, but this is, of course, make sure you have your own risk management. 45k possible. If you go to 45k, that would be very low for also your wave 4. So if you go that low, probabilities are higher. You go to lower prices instead of sticking with 45. Of course, you could get a bounce, right, and a bit of a retracement back up, but probabilities are high. You're in an impulsive structure. Good morning from Los Angeles. What's up, Rob? How are you doing? I love reading LA when you join because I I have great memories of my holiday in America. Okay. We are pretty much here now. 250 watching. Yeah, it's crazy. 230 now. Correct, Anonymous. Correct, Anonymous. Jeez. When they announce higher inflation numbers. Oh boy. Sounds like a dance. Thanks for the great live chat. Pleasure, Desert Greek. And I mean, live chats. I mean, what's nice about doing live streams consistently every day as well is you, as the viewer, you get to know other viewers, right? You're like, oh wait, Mark is back, Sidiums is back, maybe a Band-Aid is back, right? Like you get used to, hey, there he is again. How you doing? You get that sort of stuff. Supernova, thank you, appreciate it. Welcome. If that is your birth year, then we are 16 years apart. Good to have you here. Welcome. Let's go to 32K. I missed the other shit. I guess I have to go back. Yeah, 12 minutes. That's where we pretty much started, I believe. Oh no, 15. Shit, I think it was 15. Can I... Oh, wait. I think it was 15. I just remind... yeah, I think so. Let me unpin. Wait, and then go this, fan funding, go this, live chat. Pin. I think it was 15. There we go. Yeah, we stick with Bitcoin, especially when stuff is happening on Bitcoin. But this weekend we'll have the big altcoin stream. Yes, I still have to announce it. Probably I'll do that tomorrow. So tomorrow I'll make a decision on Saturday or Sunday, because on one of those days I will see my friends. Let me actually write a message now because I have to pick something up as well. So let me write a message. Okay, there we go. Wrote my mate a message. And depending on if he says Sunday or Saturday works best, we do the altcoin stream on the other day. ABC zigzag because C is an ending diagonal. There's no ending diagonals here at the moment. This is also not an ending diagonal. An ending diagonal is always a 5-3-5 structure. Which clearly this is not, as this is an impulsive structure. And what I mean with a 5-3-5 is, or sorry, yeah, what I mean with that is a 5-3-5 structure as an ending diagonal, meaning every wave needs to be a 5-3-5, so a zigzag. So every wave needs to be a zigzag structure, which we don't have here. So it's more impulsive as an ending diagonal here, unless you look here, but of course we don't yet have enough info for an ending diagonal then. Like the stream if you like the stream. Thanks, Virgil. Put your crypto address. I can send some. What's happening in chat? Oh, I see it's Bitcoin. Maybe, yes. I've subscribed. Good job, even English is my native language. Welcome, Berto. Welcome. Thanks for your sub as well. And no problem, English is not your native language. It also isn't my native language. It's my second language. I'm Dutch myself. But yeah, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for your sub, Berto. Welcome to the channel. Cheers. That is correct, Desert Greek. That's correct. So Elliott Waves is very much related to Fibonacci. Rumor say Kun is going to join us at the Frankie Channel on Friday. You mean the 11:30 stream, right? Oh, well, I'll probably be asleep. But Moonboot Boy, like Mark, I'll chat with Mark because Mark and I DM regularly, multiple times a week, so we can definitely plan to visit the stream, Frankie Candle. I just need to know, like, is it Friday 12:30 or something? Was it? Factor call. We have 3 waves. Yes, we cannot forget about the lows. Even if you make another high, which we did now, you can't. However, for a wave C, it would be better. So if we are talking about the bearish scenario on the daily time frame, that is what the question is about. So let me get it. So in the bearish scenario, preferably your wave C, right, is going to have another 4, 5, meaning the subdegree count of this wave C is preferably this. It's a bit messy, so let me move. So that you have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to finish. If you go down now, probabilities are higher. This is a 3-wave structure. Probabilities are then higher for a flat structure, but a flat becomes very long compared to your tiny wave 2, meaning if you get a flat here, probabilities are higher for the bullish scenarios on the daily time frames, where you're going to be looking for either a double 1, 2 or a 1, 2, 3 and then a 4 and a 5, right? So that is then your 4, and then you're going to 4, 5, and then a bigger retracement to the downside, which would be hilarious. A double fake out of 50k. No, not bad, no. But that is why where we are now. That's also why in some of the videos I start talking a bit more about the higher time frames, because it starts to play a role now. The local price action now starts to really have an impact on higher time frame analysis. Modern Warfare 2, yes. Can you please explain the auto deleveraging? I have no idea. I don't use it. I mean, I use leverage, but auto deleveraging, I would have to Google that myself. I mean, I just set my leverage, set my risk, enter the trade, and yeah, manage it. But I actually don't know auto deleveraging. I don't know what that is, to be honest. Maybe someone in chat knows, though. How far away from the 382 are we? Which 382 do you mean, Desert Greek? From 38.5 to the top here? No, absolutely not. So John, for example, in chat, he is the one that counts 1, 3, 5 minutes. But when you count waves, right, you have Elliott Wave analysts that love to stay on a daily time frame or higher. And you can absolutely only do Elliott Wave analysis on a daily or even a weekly if you're an investor. You don't need to go down to 1 minute. You can be an Elliott Wave analyst on any time frame. So in my case, I prefer to go down to max the 50 minutes, because anything lower is just not worth the time and the effort for me. And 50 minutes is already low for Elliott Waves. But John in chat, he is also someone that does 1, 3, 5 min stuff. And you will find that in Discord. But you definitely don't have to go to a 1 minute time frame to know what's happening from an Elliott Wave point of view. I mean, even personally, I don't even recommend. Now, if it's your style and you like to be at the lower time frames, of course you should. Like John is very good counting the very low time frames. It's his style. He found a way to trade it. But I am more of a swinging Elliott Wave trader. Besides my personal developed strategy, which is a day trading strategy, which is my main, I use Elliott Waves more for swings. And I, stick on 15 or higher. So, and 15 for me is low enough. Yeah. One of my strategies is to catch a knife. You can always catch a knife. I mean, I'm not saying it's not a strategy, of course. I know it's a bit sarcastic, but nonetheless, probably for most people watching, trying to catch a knife is not a good idea. It usually causes more losses than wins. So therefore, I suppose recommendation is just wait for a range and then reassess the probabilities. Don't try to catch knives. Is usually a solid advice for beginning traders or traders that don't yet have too much experience. If you do want to try to catch knives and make that a strategy, I suggest you use order flow type of stuff. So, order flow where you can really look into the candles, maybe with like CVD on a very low time frame and stuff, right? Like you really need to zoom into very low time frame stuff. B channel, yes. I start to recognize the logos. B channel, man, thanks for the gifts, eh? That's amazing. I think it's the 3rd time now that you gifted 5. Shit, man. Thanks for your gift. I really appreciate your support here on the channel. He's a member himself as well. But also Andrew, Flight Vision, Errol, Stuba, and Psychedelic Astronaut. You 5, send me an email to kunztrading@outlook.com with your YouTube, Discord, Telegram username, and then I will bump you up to silver, because the memberships generally that are gifted are bronze memberships, but bronze doesn't really do anything. It's support for the channel, right? It's like $3 or $2, I don't know exactly. But if you send me an email, I will bump you up to the silver membership, which is the short-term updates, right? Which is the stuff that I did today, for example, in silver, where we keep an eye on the scenarios here. This was in the morning, so before I make the video, I write all of my thoughts about what I'm looking for, and then I record these type of things before we drop, probabilities, CVD, having the double 1-2 on the chart. So then I will bump you up to silver, and you enter the group instead of bronze. I'll get you to silver. So, but that's thanks to B channel. So make sure to thank Bissa channel. So Bussa channel. But Solana, thanks. Thanks, Bussa channel. So yeah, make sure guys to send me an email. Thanks B channel for the support, man. That's amazing. It's like the 3rd time or something. I know Bogdan, Mark, Moonboot Boy has done a donation one time. I think we were talking about lunch, so he gave me lunch money. Not that I need it, but I was like saying like, yo, I haven't had lunch yet. I'm streaming for a couple of hours. We have a Bussa channel. Yeah, crazy. Let me drink something here. What's your possibility we reverse back to the upside based on your plan and TA? Probabilities at the moment are like 90-10 to take the high. Low. Holy moly, imagine someone only hears that part and then goes out. Because we touched the 886, it's an extended, it's almost like 99-1. 80, you hit the 886, it's a 2.618 extension. Even in a wave C, A, B, C, right? A, B, and then C, you're looking for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So preferably still another low. In an impulsive structure, you're also actually still looking for more lows, a couple of 4 or 5 still to the downside. So probabilities at the moment are not high that from where we are now we go up. Preferably you still take the low one more time. At least one more time in the bullish scenario for then a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Arguably your wave 3 might not yet be in. It's just that if price takes the low, we at least have to keep an eye on potentially a wave 5 in the bullish scenario, but this scenario has a lower probability because wave C is so long. This low here is the 2.618 trend-based fib extension from the high to the low of A to the high of B, more of a wave 3 target compared to a wave C target. So therefore, probabilities at the moment are higher for this. However, in this scenario, what we want to see is a couple of 4 5s, meaning a bit of a range. Very likely, therefore, you are going to range in the weekend. Even though it's only Tuesday, in this scenario, what you're going to be looking for is a grind eventually, right? Once your 3 actually ends, of course, it can still be impulsive. But eventually you expect a bit of a grind, 4 5, 4 5, 4 5, and then A1 finished, and then you move up in a B or 2. Currently highest probability just because of the extension you have here to the downside, but in both cases we are still looking for another low, and take it from there. No, take it step by step. Yeah. So take it slow, take it easy, no panic, right? Always remain calm, objective. Look at the chart like what it is. Almost 100 likes. Is that so? 109 now. Jeez, in 1 hour and 18 minutes. That's very fast. Thanks, everyone. That's very fast. Oh, that's incredible. Where do you see Bitcoin going the next 1 to 2 months? I'm feeling you are holding back with the predictions, but are you more bullish or bearish? I'm not sure if the U is personal opinion or Elliott Wave wise. So with the predictions, by the way, I never hold back. So what you see is what you get, really. And what I see is what you get. So I'm not bullish or bearish, but as I explained just now, if we get a flat structure here, right? So if this would be the high, you move down impulsively for a flat, probabilities are higher. You're going to go in macro bullish scenarios compared to the bearish one. If you still move up, both options are still a possibility for an ABC zigzag up or the bullish scenarios, because we still expect a bigger retracement. So over the next 1 to 2 months, that's the thing. I use local price section, and as explained earlier, right, and just now, if you get a flat here, so if you move down impulsively to preferably below this low, probabilities are higher for a double 1-2 or 1-2-3-4-5 impulsive structure compared to the bearish scenario, because this is a 3-wave move at the moment, not really a 5-wave structure. If we still move up at least a bit higher, then we could still end the wave 5 and still have probabilities for an ABC to the upside from 15K to the high of C. So then both options are still open. So in the videos, at no moment in time do I ever hold back any feelings or analysis. Yeah, it's just whatever. Everything everything I see from an Elliott Wave point of view is communicated in the videos. So and personally, my personal opinion, being bullish or bearish, I'm neutral, because I don't care if Bitcoin goes to 100K or 10K. Because I'm a day trader, I trade the volatility, so I can trade at 100K as well as at 10K. So my personal opinion is always neutral. My bias is never involved. It's just whatever Elliott Wave shows me is what gets the highest probability. However, on the higher time frames, the probabilities between between bearish and bullish are pretty much neutral at the moment, because we want to observe what happens locally on the lower time frames. Now the bounce at 24K was a 382 bounce, which is more common for a wave B compared to a wave 2. But the 382 is still a wave 2 target, even though probabilities are higher for it to be a wave B. But that means that if it is a wave B and we look for a C up, we need to see good local weakness and local structures to to show us, hey, we want to go down, which at the moment we don't yet have. So it makes no sense to talk about that yet. So yeah, but in any video, just so everyone knows, in any video, I always communicate everything. I don't hold anything back from an Elliott Wave point of view. I'm here to provide as much value as I can. That's the goal in the videos, while also providing educational value and explain some stuff. So just so you know. Maybe first one more low, John, no? If that's the case, new bear lows, what would be the first signs before breaking? What kind of price movements when you say? Well, as just explained, you still want to move up first. Preferably, preferably you still want to move up at least once more for a 5 and then move down. That would be the best, because in this move to the upside we have here, counting this as a 1 2 1 2 and then whatever, a couple of 1 2s, but then these ranges here are short, right? These are quite short ranges. If this is your 2, right, and this is your 2, these ranges are short. So therefore, if we think about the bearish scenario, preferably you still see another high, 5 finished, and then go down. But that means that we are looking for this, right? 4, 5. But I explained that in the analysis part as well. Yeah. So that would be something to look for, really. Hello, Pedro from Spain. Fernandez. Could have known with the surname. What's up, Urshav Lens? How you doing? Welcome. Ways of the Jedi. Good to have you here as well. Dr. Denny. Is it possible to have the 0.5 fib relation in between in an ending diagonal? Between 1 and 3, you mean that wave? I don't know what you mean. Is it possible to have the 0.5 fib relationship in between wave 1 and 3 in an ending diagonal? So you mean for wave 2? If so, yes. If you mean trend-based fib extension for the target of a wave 3 in an ending diagonal, then it's most commonly the 786 to the 886 trend-based fib extension to get the target for a 3, at least minimum longer than wave 1, or above the high of wave 1, not necessarily longer. That is correct, Christian. Yes, the volume profile on Bybit is a little bit different, but nonetheless very important. Great memories from Holland, Amsterdam and Arnhem. Yes. You visited here once. Amsterdam is great. Arnhem is a nice city. I don't really go to Arnhem too often. I'm more on the western side of the Netherlands. But I kind of grew up in the area of Arnhem, not too far away. Nijmegen was where I studied in the past. A lot of us in here watch his live too. I see. Yeah, I guess in some way, crypto YouTube is very small. It's big and small at the same time. It's many viewers. You see them come back in different streams. Yeah. 2345. He must live somewhere else, like not CET. What's up, Yannick? Very nice, Andrew. That like this, I love hearing this stuff, right? This is so important to me. I really enjoy hearing that. I'm doing an Excel sheet of my strategy, points to follow, and to track statistics. That's that. I will click hearts to my own stream for that. That's what I like to hear. Someone like, get your sheet out, track statistics, put your points down and potential rules, and put time in developing a plan. It will benefit you long term. Not doing the like alts or other charts really. We can do total 3 in the alt stream this weekend on Saturday or Sunday. Let me see if my buddy actually replied. I have a choice. He says, on Saturday we have a beer tasting with a barbecue. You're always welcome. Let me actually. Might be. Also, it's going to be a Sunday. So then on Saturday, I'll have the barbecue with my friends. And then on Sunday, I'll do the big altcoin stream. Shorted 49.9k. That is over here somewhere. That is very nice. Good job, Oleg. Make sure to manage it well, right? And if you book some nice profits, do not forget to reward yourself as well. Right, buy an ice cream, go to the movie. Actually, go to the movies tonight with my fiance. Yep, so we go to the cinema. Okay, we're almost there. How did I get gifted 3 times in a row? I actually don't know how the gifts work. I think on Twitch, it's like people that spend most time on the channel have a higher probability of getting a gift. I'm not sure if on YouTube it might be something similar, or if there's a certain algorithm that decides who gets the gifts. But yeah, I don't know. I love silver. Thanks, Skywalker. I'm glad you like the updates. Good job, Ways of the Jedi. 49.9k daily point of control. Absolutely, and you had the bearish CVDs on your side as well. So. But if you're, for everyone also, if you're not in an entry, Hey Ash, you want to say hi? Ash, quickly say hi. No, no, you don't have to talk. What? Yeah. Okay. How late's the movies again? 9:30, right? Shall we do 8? She is like, how do you say that? She is with her head underwater in work or something. I don't know, like she has a lot of work. So damn, I just tried to get her on stream for the second time ever. Pleasure. Oh wait, we were here already. Howdy from Las Vegas. Jeez, I've been there as well. I did that in the same trip as LA. Your attitude is perfect for live poker. Thanks, but I'm not sure if my poker face can hold. I'm not so strong with my face, I suppose. Did you enter any positions? Not for the short. I'm still in my Elliott Wave longs, and my main strategy didn't give any setup here on Bitcoin. So I'm enjoying the party from the sidelines. And for an Elliott Wave short here, I didn't like, I want to see strong signs of weakness. Yeah, we had some bearish CFD. There was a double 1-2 opportunity, but I prefer to so this is my way of trading, is I prefer the 1 4-hour type of stuff with Elliott waves. My main trading strategy is 15 minutes. It's day trading. But I just want more proof of price actually, moving down, which means I prefer to see a wave 1 or A to the downside and then look for a 2 or B entry. So I just remain calm. Yeah. Better safe than sorry. Because we're in the middle of the gap. We didn't hit the box up here as well. Yes, we had bearish CVDs, but bullish market structure potentially leading. But with the double 1-2 I showed earlier, probabilities were there for a 3 to the downside. Now we got it. So that's perfectly fine. But I like to see some stuff on higher time frames with regards to Elliott waves. I only know DCAers. So it's tough to not have a bullish bias at least. I mean, the DCA is right. It's always funny. If you DCA'd in the bull market of like 2020, 2021, you DCA your way up to 69K. You're DCAing your way down to 30K. Oh, no, wait. 65K, 30K, 69K, 15K. Like if you DCA, still have a plan and have a time frame. If you're like a long-term investor, right? Then at least like, hey, it can go to 69, it can go back to 15. I'm a hodler. I'm in it for 20 years. Maybe that's your style. But you got to cope with a retracement of 80%, right? You got to be mentally strong. So if you DCA, still have a bit of a plan, and don't be like, yeah, still have a plan. What's the time frame you're in it for? Are you here for a few years? If you see X, you react doing Y. So you have a bit of structure. UPS guy here. Yeah, I saw the meme that you posted the other day where the UPS dude had a package and then you made it money when you had a winning trade. It was hilarious. I saw it. I keep an eye on Discord. I check everything. Nice flight vision. What's up, Video Kingdom? How you doing? Good evening. No. Yes. Well, yes. Cheerleader and marketing. So OnlyFans sounds good, Mark. I'll be your first sub. Beer tasting and barbecue sounds good. I know. I live in The Hague. Oh, yeah. That's next door. 25 minutes by train. Easy. Yeah, that's very close, very close. There's many people here. There's also Dutch ones here. Rotterdam. I've had people here. Utrecht. So it's yeah. It's a small country as well, right? Oh, sorry, maybe a band-aid. I know it's YouTube, so maybe a word was in there that wasn't valid. Pocahontas, what's up? How are you doing? There are different targets for wave 5. Is there any rule? Wait, you said for a wave 5, 382 or 618 of 1 and 3. Okay, so for wave 5, there's 3 ways to calculate a target that I use. There's a 4th one, which is the channel, but I don't really like to use channels too much. So 1, 2, 3, sideways 4, and then we have our 5. First target, take a Fibonacci from the high to the low of 4. Toggle on your 1.236 and 1.618. Let me actually make it a bit bigger for the sake of the example. This is your most common target for wave 5. Then you can have a trend-based fib extension from the low to the high of 3 to the low of 4. I should have made my 4 deeper. And then you toggle on the, where is it? 0.618. There is it. Right? I need to make my 4 actually a bit deeper. Let me do that because else it doesn't make sense. 1, 2, 3, 4. Better. So the 0.618, hold shift, horizontal movement, is also a target. And then you have the 1-to-1 taken from the low to the high of 1 to the low of wave 4. Toggle on your 1-to-1. And these are the 3 targets. Now, as you can see, the 618 is quite high, but this is now your target area. Sometimes the 618 is low. Sometimes the 1-to-1 isn't even above wave 3, right? So you just don't use it. Most common is the 1.236 to the 1.618, but then the others can give you a bigger area of interest. And these are the 3 that are best to use and also most common. And then you can also still pull a channel, but I'm not really a big fan of channels, where you pull a channel from the low of 2 to the low of 4 to the high of 1, and then the high of the channel is also a target, which I don't really use that. I prefer horizontal things. Yeah. Heb je ook Discord? Yes, I have a Discord channel, which you can find in the description, which is below social media. Also, by the way, now that some people are here, of course, on social media, there are scammers as well. So always be safe and only go to other social media platforms following the links in the YouTube description or in the social media channel in Discord, which is up here. Do not go to social media and search for my social media by entering Koens Trading, because there will be other accounts. You can't do anything about it because it's just the way it is. It's the industry, but it's your responsibility as well, right? Stay safe out there. Only go to social media channels following these links in Discord or the links in the description or the pinned comment that I post in every video. Those are the links that are right. Now, I only post stuff currently on YouTube and TikTok. I'm not that active on Insta, gotta be honest. Only when I travel. If I travel, then I do stuff with Insta because I show what I do and where I am and stuff. And on Twitter, I only made the account just so I have the account. So just so you know. Pleasure, Disagree. Good luck with your work as well. Good luck, good luck. Little gap on the 1 hour big candle. Oh, we got a nice little gap here. Wait. Oh, this one. Yeah, I know what you mean. So this gap here. Chuck. Yes. Little order block here as well. What is the easiest way to track sessions in Excel? Andrew B, with sessions, what do you mean exactly? You mean data to develop a strategy? If so, the easiest way is to write down a statement and then have a column that says yes, column that says no, then a total, and then just put in a calculation to get the percentage. CVD at a fib level support and a tight stop loss. Either instant home run or 1% loss. Isn't that trading in a nutshell, right? Isn't that trading? Yeah. instant home run or a 1% loss. I gotta say, with my main strategy, a winning trade on average, or most of the winning trades, take longer than a day to reach TP. Stop losses, actually don't know. I never really track data on how fast the stop losses hit if it's a losing trade. So I wouldn't really know. Yeah, I don't actually think I have a big size of data on that. But I do know that if it hits TP, it's I think in the largest percentage, not over 50%, but it's longer than a day, yeah. Do you like playing Bitcoin more than you enjoy playing computer games? Playing Bitcoin, trading Bitcoin, or just analyzing the chart? You know, it's the same but different. Of course, I was a professional esports player in the past, right? So I was a professional gamer, which, you know, playing the game, playing with teammates, doing the matches, right? Playing the matches, playing in front of thousands of people in the audience. You'll always cherish that moment, right? You'll always keep that in mind. And it's something that I have done in the past, and now I am a global keynote speaker. So now I'm on stage speaking sometimes in front of hundreds, right? Or usually it's more than 100, if not hundreds. The biggest audience I had so far was 900 live and over 1,000 online, which also gives you a certain amount of healthy pressure. But I love doing it, but it's different, but I still love it, right? It's different, but I really enjoy it. And then with trading is also, it's competitive. And what makes it a game to me is more like Elliott Waves, because Elliott Waves is a puzzle. And you always got to try and solve the puzzle while the local probabilities played out, by the way. So there you go, your 99-1 probabilities mentioned earlier. Also with trading, it's puzzling, right? Elliott Waves is solving the puzzle. And it's like a game to me. I'm trying to figure out the highest probabilities, but in order to do so, I have to play the game, and I got to check and analyze the chart, which for me is just playing games. Yeah. So again, it's different, but I really enjoy doing what I do. My hobby is my work in many different fields, right? I'm a global keynote speaker. I was a professional esports player. I was a medical student, which I guess wasn't necessarily a hobby, but I wanted to be a doctor till I got other opportunities and things. So, but I was a medical student though. And yeah, now we got the YouTube channel as well, which is also a hobby turning more into pretty much work, no? So, and then you have trading, which of course, when you start trading, you suck. It's more like you treat it like a hobby till eventually you treat it like a business. So yeah, it's just different. It's not really preferring the one over the other. It's just another phase in life as well. Where I was younger when I played games professionally, I'm now really enjoying the different business related things that I am doing. And the opportunities, of course. So yeah. Right conditions with open interest, order flow, CVD, etc. was talking about catching a knife. It doesn't like the word knife, really? Yeah, probably I can write it. Is the knife word forbidden? Well, not by me at least. No, test knives. Oh, I'm sorry, maybe Amanda. I don't know. Waiting for my TP2. Good job, man. Get it. I was in a meeting. I missed the last 15 minutes of live. Have to reboot and install software. Be right back. Good luck, Flight Vision. Oh, look at it. Like being live here for all that time, jump in the meeting and come back. There you go. American with almost 150 now. It's pretty crazy because we had 1,507 views, but those can also be people that come in and out, of course. So yeah, it's pretty nutty. Yeah, crazy. Wait, I forgot to look at the. I don't really look at the numbers. 141. I saw Andy. What was it? Andy in his final stream at the end of his live stream. I think he had 200 something likes, and then he asked like, "Yo guys, come on, get it to 500," and then he got it to 500. Holy shit, that's crazy, man. Thanks, Jeroen Wening. T. Clapson, do you think being good at computer games has transferable skills to trading? When I see you navigate through TradingView, you use things that I never see other analysts use. I guess it plays a role. I'm not really sure, of course, what you see that would make me different than other analysts, or how I move through the chart or through settings. But the biggest comparison is of course the game itself. Like you want to win. I played a racing game professionally in front of thousands during championships. You play the game, you try to win. With TradingView, yeah, I played the game, I analyzed the chart. I suppose that's the only answer I can really give. Like, what other skills are transferable? I mean, there's many different gaming personalities, so I can't necessarily say this part of my personality is because of gaming, because there's many gamers with other personalities, no? But what is something that you need if you play professionally, like, that you need a certain amount of discipline and dedication and structure, right? You need rules. You're working with a team. Like, those type of things do transfer into my trading behavior. I like structure, clean charts. I present my videos like it's a PowerPoint slide almost, right? Going through the different scenarios one by one, not having 5 at the same time, but I try to keep the charts clean, as mentioned. My support resistance areas are structured. I don't have all the lines on the chart with support and resistance. I have my target boxes, which looks nice, looks clean. Dedication and discipline, right? Discipline is with YouTube, for example, getting up every morning, making the video, every afternoon going live if I can, which usually is the case, every night another video, which is of course a lot, right? And then analyzing the chart every morning, taking the setups if you can, doing the analysis, doing the work. Yeah, but that's the same as, I guess, when I played the game. Is I was dedicated. I had a goal. I had structure. I had a training schedule, and yeah, I don't know. So yeah, I'm not sure if there's other comparisons that I can have from my professional esports career as a player and a trader. I think it's more, we're gonna start talking about personality. So it's the different personalities on YouTube. Michael Saylor is up heaps DCAing. Oh, he's back at it. I don't. This guy. Oh yeah. Oh, he bought so much. Oh, he sold so much. He's selling everything. Oh, he's buying again. Oh. You know what I mean? Yeah. Michael Saylor made himself a legend in the crypto industry, or like at least his name is known. I don't think everybody is cut out for trading. That is true. That is true. And I think that is also comparable to anything, right? Like, not everyone is cut out for playing soccer or hockey or anything else. Not everyone is cut out for doing Elliott Wave analysis. I think Elliott Waves is probably one of the smaller communities, I suppose, in a way. So yeah, definitely not everyone is cut out for trading. However, this is the thing. If you have if you enjoyed or you're curious, and if you have discipline, dedication, I can give you, and I've done this, of course, in pretty much all of the live streams. I kept repeating the 6 steps that will guarantee you to be a profitable trader. Guaranteed. But you got to put in the work, which then comes back to personality, dedication, discipline, tracking the statistics, tracking the data, combining it, more data. It's the boring work on the background. It's not actively trading first. It's gathering the stats, making a plan and a strategy, which takes months. But if you don't do it, your probabilities are low. You're going to be long-term, consistently profitable, and you can quit your job or whatever you try to do it for. Like, I can keep repeating the 6 steps, of course, there's no problem because I like doing it. Like six easy steps, and you are guaranteed to become a profitable trader. The question is, do people do it? Most people don't, unfortunately, because I do think there's a lot of people that have the skills, but they don't have the dedication, the patience. You need to follow the 6 steps. But not everyone is cut to do it, right? Or they don't enjoy it. Because if you don't enjoy, if you only, I guess if you don't enjoy trading in a way, or it's just gambling, then obviously you're not cut for long-term profitability. Or it's just not your industry. It might not be your thing. Just like a certain sport or something else is just not your thing, right? Maybe you're an Apple user and not an Android user because, it's just not your thing. You prefer the one over the other. You might not like trading. You're involved in the market, but which takes that. Wait, how did you do this? I'll answer your question. Wait, B channel, weren't you diamond already? I have no idea anymore. Yo, how did you do that? You're already in diamond. So what is this? Which 6 step? What happened? I've never seen this before. You're already diamond, but still you get this. Did you buy it again for a month? Because of course you're in diamond. That's interesting. This is the first time I see this. Highlighted his resub. A free gift from YouTube. It's for members. Oh, I had no idea. One-time opportunity. Oh, B channel, seriously. You like if someone B channel knows, but I'll go through the 6 steps. I'll go through the 6. Well, I learned something new as well thanks to you. But oh man, I lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, so of course not everyone is cut out for trading. Because you don't have the dedication, the discipline, you don't like it, you don't enjoy it. Maybe you use it for relaxation, gambling. But if you do that, if you just use it for just a little bit of money, just a little bit quick, gambling, you follow YouTubers, you follow moon boys, like their trades, you will not be long-term profitable. Impossible. But if you follow the 6 steps, you will be. The problem is, you have a lot of work to do yourself. So I'll get to this. So let me immediately answer this. So the 6 steps, which just guarantee you to be profitable, is what T. Clepson is almost writing down correctly. So step 1, kick ass. Yeah, you get close. You get close. Okay. If you are one of the viewers, right, one of the 200 people watching, and you want to take this business seriously, I don't know what you're going to do it for. I don't know your motivation. You might want to be a trader to get out of your job, to get some more money for holidays, whatever it is, right? But if you want to stop gambling, stop being in the market only to be excited or whatever, but actually enjoy long-term profitability, it's time to do some work. I'll give you the 6 steps. It's up to you to do it, right? I followed these myself. I still have my Excel sheets open because I know I always answer this question every live stream anyway. So I can also show this. Let me do this here. Let me already put it. Oops, that's number 1. Let me put the other one in here as well. Oops, that's number 2. Okay, so step 1. Step 1, try as many free tools as you can and build experience with them, meaning the trading view tools, right, that you can find on the left side of your chart, and indicators. Potentially external softwares like Atas, which is free for crypto, you might want to check out as well. Step 2, find your favorite tools and build statistics on your favorite tools, or be an absolute nerd like I am, and you pretty much build statistics on everything. Now in here, you know some stuff of what I use, right? CVD, I have a lot of CVD, but here, collect data on those tools. So step 1, try as many free tools as you can. Step 2, find your favorite tools and build statistics on those tools. So this is an example, right? Here, more on the CVD. I have another one here, right? CVD, where is it? Oh yeah, here, another CVD. Comparison, I don't even know what I compared back in the day. Oh, here, AGGR, Bybit, Atas, so different platforms. So find your favorite tools and build statistics. You can see some of the tools here, right, that I have written down here. Step number 3. Based on your statistics, find the ones that perform well, in your case, right? Put them together. This is your version 1 of your strategy. So step 3 is combine tools, track more data. Now you get to this phase where you have a combination, which means you have your first version of a strategy. So you're going to track statistics on the win rate, profitability, like the win rate, risk reward ratio, the session, entry, stop loss positioning, your most profitable risk reward rate, whatever, right? Step 3 is combining tools, build more data. Step 4 is you tweak and adjust. And that is what you see here, funny enough. Before November, I tweaked it in October. Then I traded this is my day trading strategy. So that's what in Diamond, that's what people in Diamond are trading with. And then in August, that is where again I started tweaking. Step 4, you're never getting out pretty much of step 4. But step 4, if you begin, tweak and adjust. Add something, remove something, and see what it does to your statistics, because you're going to try to improve your statistics now. Step 5 is you start trading your data. You start trading the combination of tools with a low amount of money, and you work on your trading psychology. And the one book I recommend is Not Trading in the Zone. That is this one. A system for solving problems with your trading psychology. Get the book, work on it, right? I'm not affiliated, by the way. And then step 6 is you slowly increase your budget, because you have to get used to the losses, the bigger losses, not the bigger wins. Everyone gets used to bigger wins, but you got to get used to the bigger losses because of trading psychology. So in a nutshell, the 6 steps are: try as many free tools as you can, find your favorite tools and build statistics, combine some of these tools, build more statistics, tweak and adjust the combination, add something, remove something, build more statistics. Step 5 is start trading the combination when you're happy with your risk to reward and win rate, right? Start trading it with a low amount of money, work on your trading psychology. And then step 6 is increase your portfolio size slowly so you get used to the bigger losses. Follow these 6 steps and you are guaranteed a winning trader. You cannot lose because you are now trading based on data. And you know that based on data, the strategy that you have over 100, 200 trades, whatever, how much you backtest, forward test, but at least 100, right? You know that your strategy has this win rate, this risk to reward ratio, this is the best day, this is the best session, this is where my stop loss is. You know everything. And then it is just trading the same shit on a different day. Every tool has its own entry requirement. You know, I have this combination. So when I see this, this, and this, let's have an example. If you individually in step 2 track data on the VWAP, the golden pocket, and the point of control, and you're happy with the data, you combine these 3 together in step 3, you combine different tools. So now you are combining the VWAP, golden pocket, and the point of control. Every time these 3 come together, you build statistics. Because now your entry requirement is, I need to see a VWAP in confluence with the golden pocket, in confluence with the point of control, and then I track statistics. And you can backtest it, forward test it. And then based on the data, that's when eventually you trade. And you can add something, remove the VWAP, add the speed fan and whatnot. But you're trading statistics. And if your statistics say, I have a win rate of 40, 50, 60%, and my risk to reward ratio is 1 to 2, 1 to 3, 1 to 5, whatever it is, you know over 100 trades, I'm averaging this much profit. And then it's just about sticking to the plan and trying to continuously tweak it because you're not finished, right? So as you then start trading, still track some statistics to try and improve it slowly. So you either improve the win rate or you improve the risk to reward ratio. If you keep doing this and you follow these 6 steps, you cannot lose. However, people love the excitement, people love the thrill, people love the gamble, people love to follow the moon boys, people love to not trade themselves or try to build a plan, they love to follow other people. Even the people in Diamond are not following signals because I'm not a signal service. They are educating themselves about my plan, about the statistics. Many people track their own statistics, which is great to see, and they get the same results, obviously, because the whole strategy is based on statistics. So there is no shortcut to becoming a long-term profitable trader. Put in the work and you'll be rewarded long-term. Do not put in the work, and it's safer probably for you to leave the industry because you're going to be losing money. Unfortunately. So these are the steps that I personally took myself as well. That's why I have all the Excel sheets, and I have many more Excel sheets than the ones I show here. We got something else going on. Jeroen waning, another one. Step 7, get Diamond and learn how to master himself trades. Hey, Jeroen, hey. Yeah. Jeroen is a Diamond member. Both of them, by the way, B Channel and Jeroen. But cheers, Jeroen, yeah. In Diamond, I show my strategy, which is based on statistics. I talk about it. I help people to develop their own strategy. These 6 steps, it's just the basis, of course. There's more detail to it, which I explain in Diamond as well in a video, a 1-pager. I have the Excel sheets there. So yeah, we of course help people to build their strategy because that's what makes them profitable. And not everyone will be able to trade my strategy because they don't have the patience, it's not risky enough, not enough setups in a month, whatever, right? So they are looking for something else. And then we can help them to develop their own strategy. That is why in Discord we have the strategy R&D channel, right? Strategy, research and development. Always an active channel, that one. So yeah, maybe a mod can share the link. Oh wait, I love the fact that chat also starts to write down the 6 steps. You really need a short for this, I know, right? Yeah. One second. We were here. T Clepson. Let me go through it quickly, right? T Clepson, your TV skills, like creating falls, I always find hiding trends. It's something I never remember to bring back when I want it. I see. I like creating the folders and the different sections, which is just with a horizontal line that I put below $0. So I can just, and it's renamed to minus, 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 minus. So, and then I can create subdivisions and of course name everything. And then what I like to do is put it in the right order, like a PowerPoint presentation. So this is my first slide, second, third, fourth, five, six, and then I go from the bottom to the top. Do you have a tutorial how you create your folders? Because I think that is a good way of hiding things on a chart and bringing back when you want it. I actually don't even know. Do I have a tutorial somewhere? I have a video on YouTube, which is called How to Avoid Analysis Paralysis, which is about making target boxes, which is the support resistance boxes. I don't think I have a video about making like the object tree. I don't even think I have that in gold, which is gold membership is the Elliott Wave course and other stuff I use that I explain there. I don't often get the question. Might be interesting to explain this sometime. But it's very simple, of course, in a way where if I want to put these things in a folder, I select them with Shift, then I right mouse click, right, create a group, or I just click on this, right? So I did this, and then create a group of drawings, or only one, create a group, right mouse click, rename, hi, right? And then I have my group. Now I can switch this. And what you of course see on my chart are these horizontal lines, right? Like this. And here's another one. Usually they're off. Oh no, this one was on. And these are lines below 0. They're all here. And these are just like, what's this? This is a horizontal ray, and then I rename the horizontal ray. And then I just press ta-ta-ta-ta-ta, so we just do this, bloop, and then I rename it, and there we go. Turn it off, and now I can create these subdivisions. Yeah, that's pretty much it, really. What is your opinion on scalping? Can be very profitable as long as you have a good plan and strategy. I guess that scalping might be one of the, if not the most profitable way of earning money quickly, if we think about time versus how much you can earn, because you have so many opportunities, but it really depends on your plan. It's very intense, right? Scalping is very intense. Usually during the day, you have many setups. You're going to have long days. So you need to be the person for that. If you don't mind sitting behind the day or behind your desk all day, then yeah. I think scalping can be a very good strategy. It's not a strategy by itself, but a way of trading, as long as you build a scalping strategy. Man, it's difficult to see if this is a bullish divergence or not. 1 second. Okay. Holy moly, I need to screenshot this. That's on the edge. I think it just missed out. Like, are we hitting the line? Yeah. But here we still have a little bit of blue above the dot. Oh. Wait. And here as well, it's like CVD is at the same level now. Ooh, that's very difficult to say if we have an actual bullish CVD divergence here. That might be interesting for the ABC scenario, which is this, no, this one here, right? 4, 5, and move back up. So then you could have your finished C. So we were looking for one more low, and then we observed the reaction, no? Now at the moment we have a bit of a move. Really difficult to say if that is, what is the retracement compared to where we are now? Okay. That is, oh, that's on the edge. Very difficult to say if this is actually a bullish divergence or not. Okay, so it's not a bullish CVD divergence. Bogdan, I don't know if Bogdan is here. And Bogdan said there's no bullish CVD because at the low here it's minus 62.9 and the low here is minus 59.9. So I asked him how did he do it, because I actually have no idea. How did he check the I don't have values on my chart here. So okay, so we just missed out. I really had to zoom in there, almost put my face in the screen. So yeah, scalping can be amazing. Yeah, absolutely. Can be like very, very good. Same as day trading and swing trading, of course. I think as long as you're real healthy and passionate, then you will learn. Yes. It's the same as becoming a professional gamer. You need to find a game that really fires you up, that like you're passionate about, a certain game that you enjoy playing. You will not become a professional player in a game that you really hate playing or don't enjoy playing, because you're never going to go through the hard times. You won't get through it. You're going to quit. So, yeah. Highlighted his resub, I guess. Yeah, okay. We had this. Subscribe to Constraining. Make sure to select the notification bell and join Discord. Step 1. Now 7 steps. Join Diamond. Yeah, exactly. I know, that's what you said. No? 6 steps. Oh no, wait, here, Jeroen. Grab a pen. Yeah. Okay. What do you think of Call the Moon? You really want a serious answer on that one? I don't really think I need to give one, do I? It's not that I can even give a serious answer. What I do like about Carl is that he sponsors a what was it, Formula 2 car, I believe, and I really like racing. I guess if I would meet him ever in real life, I bet it's a great dude. But I just don't like the moon boy behavior. Yeah, it's not my vibe, as you probably see on my thumbnails and the streams. I'm not really that person, but I recently I was thinking about it, that I can imagine why Crypto, Da Vinci, I think is one of them as well, the Moon, there's probably more. If you register, right, with an affiliate link on a trading platform, then the content creator gets a very small commission when you trade, right? That's what most people will know. Now that is 0.025% or 0.0025. I don't even know exactly. It's very small. However, they are so big that, of course, even though the percentage is small, the volume is high. And if they keep shouting, "Oh, I'm long, you gotta be long, we go to 100k, 500k, don't miss out now, put your face on the screenshot with your mouth wide open, track the attention, say, oh, everyone goes long. You're playing on the emotion of people. And then you're like, oh, go long, long, long. Oh, by the way, everyone, I have a link here, and you can now make an account, and now you can be part of this trade and follow. Yeah, come on. Look. And what then happens, of course, is it's just getting people to sign up and then try to actively shit, what's the word? Actively influence them to put on a trade, which then gives a commission. And if you can make people FOMO even harder, they might use higher budgets, and you know what I mean. Higher budgets, higher volume, higher commission. Yeah, I don't really like that stuff. So of course, as you see, I have a below the stream and in the videos, right? I also have an affiliate link, right? It's a partner. I trade on BingX myself, and eventually they approach me and be like, hey, can we do something? I'm like, yeah, sure. So of course I have a link there, but I'm not, you rarely ever, in my videos, I don't talk about sign up with the link below, or hey, by the way, below the video there's an affiliate link. In videos, you never heard me saying that. In the 10-minute updates, right? I never do. I don't want to break the video in the middle and at 5 minutes be like, oh, by the way, in the middle of the video, oh, by the way, look at these bonuses. I don't do that. During live streams, I actually never talk about it unless during chatting there's a reason to then highlight it, which at this moment it's the Moon Boys, no? And the way they do things. So yes, I have an affiliate link. Yes, I have, of course, a very small channel, and yes, there's people that signed up and they support the channel, which I, of course, very much appreciate. And when they trade, you get a bit of commission, which of course is incredibly small. There's not many people here, but every little bit of support is very much appreciated. And I don't shout about it. I don't, hopefully, influence people like you see the Moon Boys do, right? Because it's stupid. So, yeah. Do you really want an answer? That's my answer, I suppose. Do you have a spreadsheet available to us to become better? Well, that's in Diamond, of course. All the spreadsheets, all the Excel sheets, everything I use is all shared there. Yeah. Diploma example only for people. So the sheets I just shared to record statistics and everything is there on a one pager, and more info. You can, Andrew, believe it. You can 100%. I'm just like yourself. I'm just a guy that did already track a lot of statistics, which got me to where I am today. But oh boy, like, it's difficult, of course, to explain in a way how I was at the beginning, because people now see you while, you know, you're in a different phase of trading. But I was rubbish. It's not even too long ago. I started January 2021. I was shit. High like very difficult. How can I say this? Like, my trading psychology was really, really bad. Of course, I was introduced to the Moon Boys at the beginning, which is also really, really bad. Made many mistakes. Yeah, you know what I mean. Wait. Let me guess. Pocahontas. Hey, I tried to keep in mind the different how do you call it? Profile pictures, I suppose. But Pocahontas, welcome. Welcome to the gems. Welcome to Diamond. Make sure, Pocahontas, to sell me a sell sell me something. Make sure to send me an email, koenstrading@outlook.com, with all of the relevant stuff. And welcome to the team, Pocahontas. Appreciate you joining. It's a very active group as well. If you don't have a strategy, it's time to work on it. Or feel free to learn about my strategy and how I do things, which hopefully helps you. Some people in the group as well, they don't trade my strategy actively, but they use some rules for themselves, like individual rules they use, or they see how I build it, so they do it themselves, which is great to see. So welcome to the team, Pocahontas. Send me an email. I'll get you sorted. Thanks for joining as well. I saw the picture. I gotta say, I had to think for a few seconds, but got you correct. Got you. Welcome to the team. By the way, a little bit of a solid move there, of course. The this white box is a 1 hour gap, so let's see if it can get through this particular gap as well, right? CVD moving up as price is moving up as well. So I think 1 minute bullish CVD divergences at the low. I don't really use CVD at on the 1 minute, but higher low, lower low. But then here on possibly on blue. It's just ranging. Keep an eye on the 618, which is an invalidation for a wave 4. Okay, I gotta go through chat quicker because it's gonna be a bit of a problem though. Holy shit, I can't keep up anymore. Okay, here we is. Jetty, you said, let me. Could we have a wave 3 of 3 after 1212? Do you try to estimate the 1.618 somehow from somewhere for each 3 wave? No, I usually, George, only use the 1.618 of the first 12, and I don't look at the smaller 12s. Swing long remains open. Mine are also still open. First one is a real weakness. Laptop. I enjoyed a lot. I turned 50 to 10K over 2 months. Holy shit. That's crazy. Are you scalping Ways of the Jedi? I mean, it's barely impossible to do that day trading. Unless leverage is, of course, very high. But that depends on your risk management and your strategy. You should definitely explain in a tutorial these folders. You take this skill for granted because it comes easy to you, but for the rest of us, I'm sure number one is talented in this area like you are. Thanks, T. Clepson. Yeah, I think it might be interesting to shortly explain how I structure folders. I guess in a way you're correct because I'm used to doing this. It doesn't really... doesn't feel like, oh, I need to talk about this or teach people this, but I can definitely do it. It might help people to organize their object tree and therefore create cleaner charts. And a cleaner chart translates into better trading, at least for me, because it helps with analysis paralysis, for example. Yeah, good one, T. Clepson. Let me write this down as well. Okay, there we go. Add some mild ASMR and it's heaven. When Mark and Moonboot Boy are in the chat, you know shit is going on, eh? What's up, John? It's because the price in the indicator moved disproportionately. Not everyone is meant to be a trader, correct? These were people 20k years ago. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, DJG. How are you doing? Welcome. Yeah, let's slowly observe what happens here. Hitting the 0.618 and probabilities are higher that this move to the downside is an ABC. If we still move down a little bit lower, then we have both the impulsive scenario and an ABC on the chart still. So we still have a bit of resistance above here as well. So, oh, by the way, I need to open a confluence. There we go. Much better. You share a scalp trade, please? I'm not a scalper. Besides, of course, I don't share trades. I only share setups in Diamond with regards to the strategy, as well as Elliott Waves, by the way. So my main strat in Elliott Waves, but I'm not a scalper. I also don't do sharing these. Maybe like at some day, what could be fun to do is put $1,000 in an account and like trade it actively, and then on live streams we can like follow what happened. But then probably I'll only trade Elliott Waves and not my main strat, so that would only be for Elliott Wave setups in that case, and not actually for main strat setups. Yeah, maybe one day. How can you not be bullish on Bitcoin, bro? You share a scalp plate. I know idea what's going on. Still live. What's up, Eric? Eric has such a sexy surname, right? Eric Dorian Laflamme. Laflamme. Shit. If that's your surname. Should we tell him? I'm trying to best. Flight Vision. You trying? You trying? Quince is too nice to me. Can't even tell him straight. Probably. No, I do think so. I never, like, also with Crypto, the Moon, and I would never talk them down as a person, but it's some of the business related things that I think they can improve on. They don't need to do it, right? But it's their style, it's the way they grew the channel, and it's the way they play with the emotions of the viewers. But of course, if I meet them in real life, I can definitely talk with them about the business of trading and YouTube. But I just have a different way of doing things, I suppose, in a way. I think you said this recently. You follow a few moon boys just as an indicator. The moment the thumbnails are very bullish or bearish, you know what to do. Trap misled. Yeah, I'm not really a big fan of it. Do you have pets? No, not yet. But we're looking to get a dog, golden retriever. Hey Ash, what name do you want again with the Goldie? Bailey. Bailey. I know. Bailey. Yeah, high budget, high liquidations. Exactly. Well, you don't get paid for liquidations, though. It's just, at least I don't know their business. I just know myself is I get the like very small part of the commission. So I don't know if they get anything from liquidations, but I don't think so. I think it's just commissions in trading in and out, I guess. And the second question to my question, have you tried to take a FIB projection for wave 3 of the double 1-2s from the bottom of the first one to the top of the last one? And the bottom of the... no. I actually have never done that because following Elliott Waves, it wouldn't be the correct way to pull the FIB. Because, of course, each wave 1-2 is a certain degree. So you pull your 1.618 from the start of a wave 1 to the end of a wave 1 to the low of a wave 2 of the same degree. So your FIB should be pulled for the same degree Elliott Wave count. Make a short screenshot here, by the way. Just updating. because of course not everyone in silver is actually here. So I do sometimes have to write a message. Oop. 1 second. Okay, let me put you back on chart. I have no idea who this George guy is actually. Again, Pocahontas, thanks for joining. Welcome to the Diamond team. Appreciate that, and I'll get you sorted. Send me an email, and I'll make sure to get you in tonight. Koen smashed Carl's like button. Of course, I always smash the like button on every video he makes. Liquidation, you may not have understood my answer. I see. Liquidation. Do you scalp sometimes? No, I have a day trading strategy, which is the main, and then Elliott Waves is more used for like shorter swings or bigger swings, depends on the move. I can't believe you're only at 7.89k subs. I mean, for me, it's crazy that we are at 7.89k subscribers. Because the channel is not live yet for a year, almost. In 7 days, the channel will be 1 year old. It's crazy to think that when I started the journey a year ago, that the channel now has almost grown to 8k subscribers in the first year. That's ridiculous to me. So it's unexpected. I did not expect this to happen. Absolutely not. I just I really try to just provide the best Elliott Wave insights I can, and then of course in live streams I can share a bit more about my trading experience and hopefully give some tips and answer questions and stuff. But yeah, thanks though, T Clepson. We'll see where we are at the end of this year. Maybe we should do like a little poll in Discord or something, like, hey guys, what do you think? Where are we going to be at the end of the year? What's the best way to like learn, for example, a setup like the fib? Well, if you don't yet have a setup and you need to develop one, the best way to do that is to find a tool, for example, Fibonacci, and then build statistics on fibs. So build stats on the 382, 05, Golden Pocket 786, 886, and then see what happens, right? If the 05 is hit, do we get a bounce? How far is the bounce, right? If I put my stop loss at the Golden Pocket, would that be profitable if I TP1 at the 382 and then move up to TP above the high or the low? What happens at the Golden Pocket, right? If it hits the Golden Pocket, do I get a bounce? How big is the bounce on average? If I put my stop loss somewhere below, then where is it? What's the risk to reward? Where do I, it's all data. Data. Yeah. I lived it. Ready to step up the game now. That's what we like to hear. I did say above. Looks like a wave B. Be careful of 5 waves of the low. This one, this is pretty much, if you can pass this area here, yeah, the probabilities would switch up. If you hit the 618 as well, then the probabilities are higher that sooner or later you'll take the high either directly, or this is a first corrective structure. You get a second one to move down, maybe hit the daily naked point of control and then go up. However, hitting the 618 increases the probabilities to then move to the upside. Do you tolerate total nukes in diamond? Yes. Yes, absolutely. Look, everyone starts somewhere. Some people in diamond are experienced, some people are absolutely not. And that's also what diamond is about, is diamond, arguably out of all the different levels, that is the place where you learn the most. So if you don't yet have a strategy, you don't yet have a plan, you know, where you have most of the questions, that's the place to be. If you want to learn Elliott Wave specifically, that's where gold comes in. Silver is short-term updates about things that are happening on the chart when I'm doing something else, I'm not live. Like earlier today, right? That is typically silver, where I wrote in silver my thoughts here. But I couldn't make a video because of the meeting stuff I explained at the beginning, right? Because of other work-related stuff. But then I wrote here, like, the move down could be a double 1-2 here. So be careful, trade safe. We have bearish CVD, right, as well. So it just adds to the probabilities of seeing a bit of a move, which eventually we got. So diamond, that's where, of course, there's absolutely place to ask all of these questions, basic questions, whatever. It's also gold. 175 likes. It's crazy, eh? We have rarely ever hit 200. Just start setting fibs on swing high lows and vice versa. When I see the mental game trend, I'll be joining the club. Good job. First, finish reading the book. It's very valuable. I think it's a great book. Vinayak Yuturi, welcome. You are very OCD on the organization, it appears. I suck at organization only would be a good topic. Yeah, probably have to make a video about it. I just like structure. I like organized stuff. I like a clean chart. I like a structured object tree. If it gets, I like, if this becomes messy, I can feel it. You know, I'm like, fuck, I got to clean it up and then I can get back at it. Hello, I've started crypto trading with 1K just a few weeks ago and I'm holding few cryptos. Any suggestion? Make sure you have a plan or a strategy. If you start trading, only trade with money that you can lose. So if 1K is a lot to you, reduce the number. This industry is not get rich quick, even though you may see it online. It's probably get poor quick, right? Get rich slow. That's a better slogan for the industry. So SN10 HD, what I would recommend at the beginning is lower your portfolio to $100 because you're not going to be long-term profitable. We're not here to get rich quick. You're here to get rich slow or poor quick. And then work through the 6 steps to build a strategy. 1, try as many free tools as you can on TradingView, indicators, and the tools here and on the left side. Step 2, build statistics on your favorite tools. Step 3, combine some of these tools together, build more statistics. Now you're building a strategy. Step 4, tweak and adjust, right? Add something, remove something, build more statistics. Step 5, start trading the combination, which is now your strategy, which is based on statistics. So you're now building, confidence in trading your strategy. Step 5 is trade your strategy with a low amount of money, work on your trading psychology. And then 6 is increase your portfolio size slowly to get used to bigger losses. Follow these 6 steps and you'll have a nice start in the industry and you get rich long term. You can't lose if you follow these 6 steps. The question is, are you ready? Are you dedicated? You say my name very well too. Thank you. Maybe because I have a French mom. Nice job with the setup. Thanks, Derry Maxi Crypto. How can you not be bullish on Bitcoin? Makes me bearish. How can you not be bullish? Yeah, of course, I am not bullish nor bearish. We just look at the chart. But as I mentioned at the beginning, I'm not in any shorts because I need more, Elliott Waves is like 1 hour, 4 hour stuff. So I need more weakness before I would potentially enter. I need a couple of 4 or 5s to the downside, show that this is an impulse, and then look for a B or 2. At the moment, we don't have that, right? So if you're looking, in other words, if you're looking for an impulse down, you need to look for a couple of 4 or 5s. Let me actually remove this for a second here. So You look for 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe this is then your 4. It doesn't even matter because you're still going to be looking for another 3 and then another 4. Reason being 1, 2, 1, 2. Arguably there's another 1, 2 here, which means you're going to be looking for a couple of 4, 5s, which means you want to see a range to the downside, grinding structure on lower volume. If we move up and hit the 0.618, that is invalidated. If, however, I want to switch to bearish, like a short, potential short setup, I first need to see this, a couple of 4, 5s, then a retracement for B2, and then I might be interested. As long as we don't have that, I'm not interested. No. So, patience. Patience, kind of like the name of the game in the industry, no? Dave Digital, welcome, Dave. By the way, Dave, how was your birthday? Did you have a good day yourself? Dimuth, welcome. Most important question of today. Ashley, which movie are we going to watch tonight? We are going to check your tickets. Yeah, we go to Argyle. No, Argyle. Yeah, Argyle with who's the actors in there? Henry Cavill, Dua Lipa. It's funny, right? Artists in movies. Still don't I don't always get used to it. And some others are in there as well. And it's a bit of an action type of movie, yeah. Pleasure, yours. I think you could improve your algorithm by using channeling. I mean, I of course I have used channels in the past, but I never really felt it added a lot to how I look at the chart, because I get a better feel for what happens when I just count the structures, like the waves itself, instead of the channel confluences. Channeling in corrective structures is of course very effective, but I rarely ever really use channels. Yeah, it's just a personal preference, I suppose. Yeah. Yeah. So this is, I guess, more like a personal thing. Some people will use channels a lot, others don't, and I'm probably one of the people, right? that doesn't really use them. Not probably, I am one of the people. To hear you incorporate this in it, since I think it's rarely talked about. Yeah, like I do know how to pull the channels. It's not that, you know, I can use the channels if I want to, but the thing is that the probabilities for my scenarios do not change based on channels. So having the channels doesn't add to my probabilities, but what it does do is it provides more clutter on the chart, which I don't really like per se. The tapping on the keyboard is 100% ASMR. There you go. What's up, Luxkaya? How you doing? Yeah, are you in some good positions? No? Hello from Latvia. Another one. Kristaps, welcome. Arbuzni Sok is also from Latvia. His tapping is extremely soothing, even though he is Heathen. Not using a mechanical keyboard. That's correct. I use the Logitech MX Keys Mini. It's a great, like, it's not big, but it's nice. Wait. 1 second. I need to. Like, it's a small keyboard, right? It doesn't have a numpad and stuff, but yeah, very, very happy with it. It's a great keyboard. I use it now for, I don't know, maybe not even a year. I think maybe, no, I don't think so. Close though. Diamond is 3 months or no. So in Diamond, oh shit, I lost the question now. So in Diamond, if people are a member of Diamond for I didn't yet update the membership video. Not that it's like too important, but if you're a member of Diamond for 3 months, then after the 3rd month, you can just go down. So if you're in Diamond for 3 months, you can go down in your membership to silver or gold. and you continue to have full access to Diamond, which is called Diamond Legend, which I didn't mention in the membership video, but here you go. So that is something that we do in Diamond as well. So anyone in Diamond, if you're part of Diamond for 3 months, then you can go down to silver or gold, but remain Diamond. Yeah. Man, I'm so slow. I explain things too much. So you're looking for a short. If we get the price action that I'm looking for, meaning I first want to move down, like I need more down price action to consider a short. If we move up here, I have no interest. I look for up. If we hit the 0.618 here, probabilities are high to move up, and instead I might look for longs, even though I'm already in like longs from lower. But I'm a very patient trader, so I need more price action down before I consider a B or 2 for a C or 3 down. George is crypto RU. Oh, I see. He is a DCA bull. Ah, I see. He has, like, I think he has a massive channel as well, right? Man, I'm so impressed with some of these channels, like 800K, 500K, 600K. Like, holy moly, how do they do it? No, that's incredible. No, they speak to a wide audience, eh? Not sure is there an Elliott Wave channel that has like so many subscribers? I wonder. Because Elliott Waves is quite difficult material, even though I try to explain it in the easiest way I can, but still stick to all the rules. It's probably not really something for the widest audience. So, but there's not really my subscriber cap is pretty much the channel of MZO, which is like 170K something, which shows like, okay, well, there's at least 170K, but I don't know any channels of like Elliott Wave wise that are like 500, 600, 700K. Oh, man, how do you even manage the community if you have so many members? Something to think about. 30K subs by Christmas. You mean here on the channel? Maybe. I need to go. Wait, I need to go quicker. Are we retesting 49K and then expect a further drop? Potentially, but with Elliott Waves, right? Hit the 618 here, probabilities are higher to move up. If we go down further, then I'm looking for at least a few 4-5s, meaning a grinding, ranging type of price action to the downside, where of course the wave 5s are impulses. But then we have 4, 5, 4, 5, and then eventually expect a B or 2 retracement for a C or 3 down. At the moment, we don't yet have that price action. So I'm not bearish, as long as we don't have that. Would you please speak about VWAP once more? Cannot find the moment you explained from yesterday's live streaming. Oh, yeah, it's the VWAP, volume weighted average price, right? It's just a support resistance tool. So it averages out the price, volume weighted average price. It's literally in the name, I suppose. Where if you use the indicator, I like to make it yellow, make it thick. There you go. Oh, and we want to remove this. And this line can be used as a support resistance area if it's part of your strategy. So for example here, right, we move down and then over here, grinding the VWAP, there's bearish CVD divergences, potential for a double 1-2. Yeah, you got some confluence. And this was also golden pocket plus a VWAP. So yeah, so that is pretty much also above price. You have the VWAP here, which is an area of resistance now, as we are below the VWAP. Yeah, so that was pretty much. So yesterday also it was very short, so probably that's why you didn't really see it. Moo Kim. Yeah, there you go. I don't understand traders who don't understand Fibonacci and Elliott Waves. Well, not everyone has to use this, of course. You can use anything and be a very good trader. Cheers, 200x guy. Good luck, crypto. Not, yeah, I know. You wrote me in the DMs. But I answered you, I believe, as well. But focusing on Bitcoin now, yeah. We do the big alt stream this weekend, which arguably is going to be Sunday by the looks of it, because then on Saturday I have a barbecue with friends. So then the big stream will be on Sunday. So I will announce it tomorrow and pick a day, probably Sunday. Does the golden pocket of Fib retrace always line up with the 1.618 of the new Fib? No. I'm finding it does and helps me. This is something you can have in your strategy. But the 1.618 will not always be in combination with or in line with the golden pocket, but it can be an additional confluence if you're building a strategy. That would be two different tools that you can track and build statistics on and see if you can build a strategy around this. So what you want to do is get Excel and build some statistics. And then you might be able to turn this into a trading strategy. So each time that you see it, you might actually trade it. And then based on data, you know where to put your stop loss and what your target is and that sort of stuff. Mark, yeah. I say that a lot before I actually end it. Of course, Mark. Your OnlyFans is also broadcasted in Cinema Gouda. I think on 60k rate we'll get that impulse of the non-down region. 59k, 60k, that would be pretty high as well. Would be good though. So we are still challenging this area. If we get through this, there's not too much resistance above price here. No, this is the gap, and then there's not much left. So then probabilities would increase to move up if we pass that, or at least hit the 618. Of course, you can have a bigger 3-wave corrective structure, but if you now move up to the 618, probabilities are higher. You're gonna be moving to take these highs sooner or later. Good luck, product of me. Good luck, good luck. A grandma? Really? In Leiden? That's why you live in Leiden. Holy moly. Do you ever feel like you are simply following the same road as your ancestors did with tulips? Are you talking about like the channel or trading, or just general Dutch stuff? No, I don't know. I don't know if we have a new product that we ship like we did with tulips and became a rich country. Koen, given that you do many other things outside of how do you deal when price hits an area of interest for a swing or day trade when you're away from the computer? Well, I set alarms. I'm still usually behind my computer, and I have a laptop, and I bring my laptop everywhere I go. And in the morning when I do my analysis, I set alarms as well at relevant areas, and I name the alarm so that I know if I need to check it quick or not. So the alarm is, for example, called setup 15 minutes or setup 4 hours, or that sort of stuff. So that the moment I get an alarm on my phone, I immediately know, like, hey, I got some time here. I don't have to check it immediately, or I better open my laptop because I got to check. However, if I am with friends or family, I generally don't trade. So yeah, I have no problem missing a setup because I know based on statistics that I have more than enough setups in a month to take as well. So yeah. So it depends on how your strategy is structured, but my strategy gives me the flexibility to do other stuff. So Bitcoin looks pretty good, no? Solid bounce from the lows, almost passing the white box, which is the 1 hour gap. We're still inside the gap though, still inside the gap. So I want to see that 618 touched. Not bad. This is what patience does, right? We don't short at the low, we don't FOMO, we don't YOLO, we don't catch nice. unless catching knives is part of your actual trading plan. Because of course, this is support. Price moves up, it might come back down, but it's not a great entry nonetheless, right? So we're at resistance now. 618 is important from an Elliott Wave point of view. Purely Elliott Wave based, if you hit the 618, probabilities are higher to sooner or later take this high here. If price moves down and we get a couple of 4-5s, we can be looking for a bigger ABC or a 1-2-3 to the downside. That is pretty much the two scenarios that we're in at the moment and what we are waiting for now. Later in the past, thank you. Appreciate it. Thanks for hanging out here as well for so long. Hello, my English vessel. Could you draw more on the graph during the conversation review of Bitcoin? Of course, yeah, Jay Green. When I analyze the chart, so in the Elliott Wave analysis here, when I analyze the chart, I always have my, what is this, the brush, and I always paint on the chart also during the video. So I try to do that as much as I can, yeah. Who is the George guy? I still don't know. Yeah. And also, yeah, channels, I don't know, I never really got used to using channels in Elliott Waves. Yeah, where's the link? Oh, below the video, there's a join button. So that is the place where one gets more info. He has a massive channel, but a tiny candle. What the fuck is happening in chat? Yes, correct, George. Green Star Trading. He does a lot of high time frame stuff. Looks like we're going to pass the resistance area here as well. George used to do 2 streams a day and focus on news. Oh boy. You and any other biggest ones I have seen about Elliott Waves. And you mean Bitcoin census? He doesn't use Elliott Waves too much, right? I do know that he had the flat scenario. He put it on his stream yesterday, I believe. So, okay, we're passing this. We're potentially passing the box here. Here's your ASMR bit again. Pum, 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 pum. Ba-da. There we are. 177K. Yeah, so that is pretty much, look, that's what I know is possible. So I know that maybe one day, because it's crazy to think about it, but hey, when I started the channel, who would have known that in a year's time it would have been close to 8K, but maybe one day the channel can grow to such an amount. So if people like, so if another channel can reach 177 with Elliott Waves, I'm like, well, it should be possible then, no? Because it's Elliott Waves, and but there's no reason to think about 177K. I mean, look at me. I'm only 170K shy. Holy shit, no. Wait. Ah, I don't know based on the logo. Archbit. Ah, should have known. I mean, of course, you only popped in a few times, but nonetheless, you were a member. So, but then in silver, no? So, anyway, Archbit, welcome to gold, the top step of the podium. What's up, Artbit? So, Artbit, you know how the drill works, right? Send me an email and I will get you sorted. And yeah, in gold, make sure to check out the Elliott Wave theory videos, right? Where all of my all of Elliott Waves is in there, as well as some other stuff that I use that might be relevant. Welcome to the team. Welcome to gold. And tomorrow night, we have a live stream. Feedback and Q&A live stream that I do weekly. So make sure to be there if you can. Cheers, dude. Ashley. Everyone, meet wifey to be.
Hello, everyone.
This is Ashley. It's her second time on a public live stream. So Ashley, at the moment, there are, here you can see, 264 concurrent viewers, right? And this is chat. So here on the this is what they see. Oh no, not anymore. If I switch screens, they can see themselves. So this is chat, and everyone.
Hi, everyone.
That is the wifey to be. So today we were at the notary to sign some important papers, which is not yet the wedding papers, but we'll get there next week. So
yeah, big steps for sure. Sorry, I'm very quiet today. It's been such a busy day, so I'm resigning from my job and trying to recruit for a new person to take my role, and it's not going very smoothly. So it's been a hectic day, but
and explain, chat, why you are resigning. What are you gonna do?
To start my own business. So yeah, so we get married in South Africa in March, and then after that we come back to the Netherlands, and then I start my own business in real estate. So I don't know. I know there's actually quite a few people that are interested in real estate on here as well, right? So flipping real estate, and then also why are you staring at me? Good. I don't know. Flipping real estate, and then also finding deals for investors. So that's where we're going to start, and then hopefully the end goal is to start a boutique hotel at the end of the year.
And where do you want to start your boutique hotel?
In the south of France where the sun shines.
In the south of France where the sun shines. By the way, you can see chat over here. Chat, you can see yourself as well, right? Archbit, thanks for the 20 knock, by the way.
Quinn's nervous.
No.
That's true.
But you can see here, chat writing 1 second. So what are they saying?
Cute.
So,
thanks for all the hearts.
Hi Ashley, welcome to the wait, let me show chat themselves as well. So hi Ashley, welcome to the channel, says Flight Vision, right? You lucky guy. Thank you.
Also lucky girl.
Oh, are you? I'm not so sure. Hi
Thanks,
Ash, hi Kun,
guys.
True Earthman. Hello Ashley, Hassan. Look at all the hearts as well. You can read through it. Right?
Bitcoin.
Isn't this the cute? What do you say? What?
Is it Hassan?
Hassan, yes.
Ashley, please dump.
Ashley, please dump. Yeah.
I'll try my best for you. Okay, I promise.
I remember you still had
I'll give
your.
it my best shot.
You said when we were at like 38K, you said, does Bitcoin go to 40 or 32 or something? You said 32, right?
I don't know what happened.
No,
I'm not
no,
following.
no, we don't talk about that.
Okay.
Best of luck in your new business, Skywalker.
Thank you.
Oh, Video Kingdom. What happened to the Counter-Strike knife?
Actually, that's on the to-do list. I need to upload it this weekend. So I have a MacBook, and so my work laptop is just how would you say it? Like not a MacBook, and then my personal one is a MacBook. So I tried to upload it on the MacBook, but was struggling at a certain point in the process. And it's easier for one of the editing programs to be used on just a standard laptop. What is the actual word for that? People, please help me. That's
well, MacBook, of course, is also just a laptop.
like Apple, but then it's not Apple.
Windows.
Yeah, Windows. So thanks. It's been a long day. And then so I couldn't upload it on my personal laptop. So now I thought, okay, I'm resigning soon. I'm gonna do it on my work laptop, and then once it's up, it's out there. Don't know what's gonna happen, but at least I just gave it a try, and then we can put that to bed. So yeah,
it's coming.
It's still to be uploaded.
It's coming.
Actually, with
but if it's,
I think this weekend I have to do it because I have a week and a half left.
But if the knife is uploaded, it's not immediately in the game, right? It needs a whole process.
Yeah, but at least with the program that I need, I can use it with the work laptop, and then upload it. B
channel, thanks for the €3. I mean, look, I guess.
Yay for the wedding fund.
Look, I think for the wedding fund, yeah. It clearly shows that sex sells. I get my fiance in here. What you guys doing? 2 donations in the first 3 minutes of actually having my.
I'm gonna bring my stepsister and my friends.
Get them on the webcam. Jeez. Look at you go. Yeah.
Everyone's so supportive. Thank you, everyone.
Someone said I got red. Oh, here. Heap Duong Chi.
Wait, what did he?
No, here.
Mm-hmm.
Koens, why are you so red?
Yeah.
Am I?
Yeah, you actually do look red.
This is the longest he has smiled on stream by far. Bram Slide. Koens is nervous. One door closes, another one opens. Flight Vision. Good luck as an entrepreneur. Very exciting.
Oh, thank you.
Just a happy man with his almost wife. Exactly.
Almost there.
Almost. I mean, she has 1 ring. It's gonna be 2 rings very soon.
Mm-hmm.
Real estate in South Africa. Great question from Christian.
I don't know if I would prioritize that at the moment. I've always wanted to invest. I think in Cape Town would be a good investment because it's kind of separated from Johannesburg. It's run by a different governing party. So yeah, maybe it could be an ideal investment, but I don't think that it would be my priority. I think earning euros, having your profits in euros goes a lot further than rands.
Yeah.
So, but Cape Town is home in South Africa, so I would be cool to have another home there. I think.
I mean, a second house eventually might be nice at the beach.
The beach is good.
Girl, you are gorgeous. Coffeeholic.
Coffeeholic. I'm also a coffeeholic. I think I heard you guys talking about drinking coffee on here.
Yeah, I think that was yesterday.
And apparently the amounts of cups that are normal, it's okay to drink, is fine.
Look, this is important. 8 stripes. Ashley, please take care of Koen. We need his updates.
Okay, I will. Just for you guys,
just
I will do it.
Take care of me. I need a back massage.
Anything else?
Maybe a bit of water for my voice.
Probably. Oh, shame.
What's up, Stephen Thompson? Hey, I come to this beautiful image, Ashley face reveal. Yeah, it's one of the. It's the second.
You guys are way too nice.
It's the second time ever that she is on a public live stream. Yeah. Wait. Ooh. Oh, we can't keep up. Good luck on your business. 1 second.
Thank you.
I
need the luck, I think.
Put that. Do quickly this. There we go. Still managing. Archbitch, she is not for sale. Donating.
Did someone want to sell?
Happy couple. Congrats to both of you. Good luck with your business. Oh wait, here's where we were. Can we name the first kid? Chat naming the first kid. We can do a poll. We can do a poll.
I would be interested to hear the ideas.
Like what names? What names? Family first always. Yes. Predictions. One last move up. If we hit the 0.618 on the chart, probabilities are high to move up. We are now above the white box resistance as well, which does increase probabilities a bit to hit the 618. But from an Elliott Wave perspective, the 618 is important to change probabilities. You are lucky with your kind wife. Wifey to be. Thank you, thank you. Moonboot boy, when kiss / USDT. Ooh, you know what it means? No. USDT is like, you know, dollar, right?
Yeah.
So you could as well, instead of USDT, which is the crypto version of the dollar pretty much, kiss / USD is of course when kiss / USD. In other words, when kiss. Anyway, don't want to hear your personal stories. Back to the charts. Then,
yeah, no.
Yeah, well, then you can also just leave because, mate, we've been covering the charts for 3 hours. So if Mark Anthony has missed out on the first 3 hours and we spend a little bit of time with my fiance wifey to be on the live stream for the second time ever here, you can go to another channel and come back after or tomorrow.
So yeah, no, I do agree. Though it's good to have like it's nice to
it's a nice balance
and see everybody.
So
it's good to,
yeah. So
I will love and leave you on that note, not because of the comment, but just purely because I do have to get things done. We're going to movies later, so
that is true. We go to the movie. How does it feel to marry this world famous crypto tuber? Asks Mark.
Wow, such a lucky girl.
Do you want to start delivering a baby? Well, I can't.
Sure.
Anyway, that's you guys. You ride so fast, I can't keep up. Cheeky crypto biggest. Okay, Rui Ponsa, how big is his channel? I would be interested. When going back to 25k, that will take a while, right? We're at 49, and if we hit the 0.618, probabilities are high to still move up to higher prices. So trader info on Bitcoin. Back to the charts. Thanks, Mark.
All right, everyone.
Don't care about the comment, eh?
No. I obviously don't care about that, but like, it is your space to work and like.
Yeah, I invited you in this space.
Share with these people. Everyone have a good. I won't say night because I don't know if that's the case, but a good time.
Cheers.
Bye.
Thanks, Ash. Cool. There we go. Look, Mark, just to highlight your ass, it's very simple, right? If you don't like me to have my fiance on stream for the second time ever for a couple of minutes to talk to chat, then it's better for you to just leave, right? If you have nothing good to say, then just get out, come back tomorrow with a new day. We have done 3 hours of Elliott Wave analysis, answering questions, technical analysis. If you think that 3 hours of analysis and a few minutes of time with Ashley on a live stream is not fair, then get out. It's very simple. So that being said, thanks everyone for your very kind comments on Ashley being here. Damn, man, I couldn't keep up with chat. Like, you guys are writing so fast. We couldn't read everything. So that was crazy. Thanks everyone. I appreciate your very kind comments and your support, and also for Ash, second time ever. And the first time we only had, the first ever time was during a gold live stream with like 5 viewers back in the day. Then the second time ever was on the public live stream when we had, I don't know, 50, 40 people watching, and now there's 200 people watching. So can Ashley count waves? She's not a trader. She doesn't know really what's going on, right? She recognizes the terminology I use, but she doesn't know Elliott Waves or knows trading. It's yeah. Thank you, Discover. Thanks everyone. Take care of Ash. Take care, Ashley. Yeah, I also take care of Ash. Or if it's her name, her Mary. Nice human touch to the stream. Thanks, George. I mean, yeah, it's my fiance, so. Love it when it puts people in their place. Yeah, no worries. It's. I don't mean to put people necessarily in their place, but you know, for the 3 hours, a few minutes. Good vibrations. Love your style. Thanks, YC. Appreciate it. Ashley, is your wave 3? You bet. It's going to be a lifelong wave 3. Hopefully there's not going to be too many wave 2s and 4s, right? Does she know how to take all your TPs? You fucking bet. Does she support you? Most important. Yes, absolutely. Big support. And also, like, because we are both entrepreneurial, as she always has been entrepreneurial, it's also nice to talk about a lot of business related stuff. So when I struggle, so earlier this year I had to make an important decision about business wise, and we talk a lot about it and you know, have discussions. So we keep each other in check, and also, you know, talking about her business, her choice, stopping work now, start for herself, and that sort of stuff. Yeah. Abdel Rahman Boker, I'm a new follower and I think you're a very good person. I'm sure you're a professional too, and you have a good girl. Thanks, Abdul Rahman Boker. You picked the right stream. Like, first time here, new follower, and immediately see my fiance, who hasn't actually been on this channel for I don't know how many months. This is the second time ever. So, man, over 200 people watching. She was a bit shy, so I really had to ask her, like, hey, come on, you know, just say hi. But once she's here, the speaker in her is activated, right? Like, once she gets in front of the camera, she takes over. Like, during the gold stream, first time ever she appeared with like 5 people in the gold stream. She took over the stream. I could go get a drink and yeah. Oh yeah. Then she starts talking. Pleasure, Mr. Friend. Thanks for the kind words as well. I can see chat getting ahead of you. There's going to be a time, everyone, where we can't keep up. I try my best to answer everyone and, you know, get the questions sorted, but there's going to be a time where chat goes too fast for me to keep up. And yeah, I won't be able to answer everyone. So then what then happens is that we are going to keep the chat at the low, like, you know, new messages coming in, and I just answer messages. You know, it might go to just like at Twitch, big channels in Twitch, chat might just roll to the upside, and I just pick a comment or question and you answer, and then the next and the next. You need slow mode. Oh, that might be a great idea as well eventually. Yeah, that's true, Andrew. I know. Mark Dutch, in a positive way. I don't know if I say sorry, but thank you at the same time as well, I suppose. Never have a stop loss on love. Exactly. Make sure you have enough entries before you get a big winner. No? Abir Kureshi, love your work, man. Getting to learn a lot from him. Thanks, Abir. Appreciate that. Nice to hear. Part of the channel is also providing educational things. So, like answering the questions, knowing how to pull certain fibs, where they're from, you know, probabilities. So, if we turn around here, wave 5 incoming. If this is still part of a corrective structure, probabilities are higher. This is a wave 4 flat, right? A, B, C. So A, B, C, right? In the bearish scenario, which then means one bigger corrective structure. And therefore, we are then looking for this to be a wave 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5. Preferably, I would still have 2 more 4 5s, because we then have 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, unless this is your 4, 5, 4, 5. But I don't really like this single move as a wave 4 at the moment. So it doesn't really look 3 wavy, of course. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, ending diagonal structure. So preferably this is one corrective structure in that case, in a bearish scenario. So then you have your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5. So I would like at least another 4, 5, 4, 5, right? 2 more lows. Let's see, where are we? We're still below the 05. Let me put you back. 1 second, give me 1 second, updating in silver. Bearish local scenario is what's up? Our Busni Sok had his, the editor of Shorts, had his first day in the gym. His hands are so dead he can't edit anymore. That's nice. Thanks, Kevin. Thanks, Kevin. If we turn around here, wave 5 incoming, yes. But then I would still prefer wave 5 of a lower degree and then another 4 or 5 of a higher degree. M. Kegby, I'm new here. Are we going short now? Depends on your plan and strategy, right? From an Elliott Wave point of view, there are still probabilities for a move to the downside. But it's pretty much between the 618 or new lows. Now, from an Elliott Wave, so this depends on the strategy that you have. From an Elliott Wave point of view, at the moment, I'm not interested in any shorts until price moves down first, makes a couple of more 4 or 5s lower, and then we get a retracement for a bigger B or 2, and then go down for a bigger 3 or C. So there's a longer trade. If one trades Elliott Waves, and based on your analysis, right, and your strategy, your confluences, all of your stuff, you think there's a trade here, then you should, right? If you are a scalper or you use Elliott Waves on lower time frames, you see what you want to see, that's on you. I have my way of trading. You may have your way of trading, of course. If you're looking for a wave 4, the 05 here, right, you're at the max target for wave 4. The 618, the moment you touch this, wave 4 is invalidated, probabilities are higher to move up. That would be an invalidation, right? If one goes short from an Elliott Wave point of view, this is an invalidation for a wave 4, because then the probabilities are high. This is an ABC, and you move up to above the high. Of course, you can have a bigger 3-wave structure, W, X, Y, for example. But for the current scenario, with an impulse down, the invalidation is the 618. Yeah. Do you play Counter-Strike 2? I do have it on my PC, but I'm not playing too many games at the moment, or in the past many months already, because my work is my hobby. So yeah, it is important to have a good, likable, and easygoing partner. Yes, and everyone's what is likable, good, and easygoing, of course, will be different for everyone. But that is, actually for me. Thank you for your time and work. I'm also new to the channel. I hope to learn what I can. Welcome, first of all, A-Y, I guess, or Y-I. Welcome to the channel. Good to have you here. Hope your stay will be fruitful. What did the gray square come from? It's a 1-hour gap. It's this one here, 1-hour gap. So on the 30-minute, we still closed inside. On the 15-minute, we went above. So, but it's a 1-hour gap. It's this one here, between these two candles. Slow mode sucks. I mean, Mark knows he's a mod everywhere. He's the experienced one. Don't forget to, thanks Mark. Don't forget to hit the notification bell and like. Thanks Mark. Mark is always, Mark does the marketing cheerleader. Reponsa, Cheeky Crypto has 150k subscribers. I like you better. But I like better you go live and interact with us. That's what I like the most. Myself, I really enjoy community. I really enjoy being live, talking to you. For me, that is very valuable. that's what I like the most. Also, when I was an esports player in the past, professional gamer, right? When I went to events, when I went to arenas and I had to play, I always spend a lot of time with fans, pictures, signatures. You know, that's what I enjoy, and I think it's fun as well, and it's nice to spend some time with them. So, and I like community, and that was my community back in the day, and now it's this community, of course, that we have here. So I like spending time with all of you online. This is another stream, almost 3.5 hours. Yesterday we had one of 5 hours. Holy shit. Pleasure, Jay Green. Appreciate it, man. Carol just joined. I'm still learning about crypto patterns. I noticed Bitcoin's close to the close evening star pattern on a 12-hour chart. Am I right? I gotta say, I don't really trade candlestick patterns, right? So this is something that is usually in the beginning, what you learn is patterns, trend lines, candlestick patterns, right? So patterns on the chart. Now I do have funny enough, I still have it on my desk for from the stream yesterday, where also here I wrote about candlestick patterns. Shooting star, bearish engulfing, evening star, and arguably if we close lower, it might be an evening star. No, 1 second. This is from my early days. This is very, very old, very old. But then you need a pretty full candle body that should close at the lower end, which clearly is at the moment not the case. We still have 5 hours to go though. The thing is, I am very specialized into my way of trading, and a lot of the stuff I learned early on, you kind of like, especially candlestick patterns is never really something I got into. I very early on knew that, hey, this is not gonna be my way of trading, so I don't actually know too many candlestick patterns, which of course might sound like, yo, shit, you're such a noob. But it's just my strategy. My way of trading developed into another direction. So evening star wait, was that? Whoa. But it is one that I wrote down. Holy shit, I actually forgot. Yeah, so evening star, lol. But then still, I have to check to see what do you mean with evening star. And funny enough, I actually have it in my notebook here. But I'm not. So you do want to see it close lower, because not like with the evening star, right? The red candle closes the body at around the same place as the candle up, right? Carol, you identified it correctly. And in 5 hours, if price can manage to close somewhere at the low or even a point of control, you could have indeed the evening star. Enough Bitcoin, we want more love streams. Do you think Bitcoin is heading for a major scare before the big pump? It's not like, it's just, I mean, on a high time frame, yeah, I would like a bigger retracement, but there's nothing yet that says that's gonna happen now. We need more price action. Price would need to go down first for a couple of 4 or 5s here, minimum, and then retrace in a 2 or B, and then go down in a C or 3, and then we might get a bigger retracement. Because on the high time frame, like the daily chart, preferably we still have a bigger retracement coming, either in a flat, ABC as mentioned in the analysis in the beginning, or finishing a wave 5 and then go down for a bigger correction. Yeah. Do you short on a wave 5? It's very difficult to know exactly where wave 5 ends. However, if I see signs of, so if we are in like a wave 5 or 5 or 5, like the expectation is we're close to ending something, I might try to have a big stop loss and I don't want to say DCA because but I I have potentially a few entries, but I have a big stop loss as well, just because I don't know if wave 5 ends there. I have rarely done that though, where, hey, I expect a wave 5 in about this area, so I am gonna short already before actually knowing if we do get to wave 5 there. What I prefer in Elliott waves is I want to see signs of weakness. So if a wave 5 is in, give me a wave 1 to the downside. I am not interested in trying to short the top or the bottom. I want to try and short, in this case, I want to try and short the 40, 50, 60% of the move. But I don't need to catch the high or close at the low. I'm trying to get the portion in the middle. So after a wave 5, what I prefer is wait for a range, because you get a wave 1, you get a wave 2, so you're going to get a bit of a range structure. And if you get a bigger wave 1, like for example here, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we get some more price action to the downside, then during the retracement, yeah, I might be looking for a wave 2, because eventually you'll always get another range or a retracement. And that is the moment where I'm like, okay, got some more confidence, probabilities changed, and now we're going to look for moves down. Yeah. For the first baby poll, the name of the first baby poll, make sure to set an alert on Discord for that one. I will make sure to tag you. Yeah, but people have to write names themselves. Or do you mean like I have some names and you vote? Yes. Well, Mark Dutch is already in Discord, and I tag the @team. So in case you didn't know, if you're in Discord, right? I have a reaction rule now. So here, social media, no, so lol. Reaction rule all the way up here. Click on the purple button and you get a tag. Every time I upload something in Koen's content, I'll make sure to tag @team, so you get a notification. What's your opinion on BitGet? I don't know. I've never traded and I don't use it. I've been using BingX for a very long time, also before the channel, and that's the reason why it's the partner. So yeah. Thanks, Mark. It's just the value area high of the previous range, right? So this is a, I guess. Uh-oh. Too much talking. I guess that if you get a move like this that goes to the upside very, very quick, there's not too much structural support. So usually the next area of support is the previous range. And what I like to do is pull a volume profile, fixed range volume profile, from then the beginning to the end of the range. And then you have your value area high, point of control, value area low. Then the value area low is in confluence with a 1 hour order block. So to clean up the chart, I put on the blue line, value area high, point of control, and the white box, which is a 1 hour order block. Try to. Harmonics. Yeah, harmonics are great as well. Harmonics are great. It's just that because I know Elliott Wave so well, I don't really use harmonics. Will Bitcoin go up or down, bro? Well, bro, I think that, you know, probabilities, bro, are higher for Bitcoin to move up, bro, if you hit the 0.618, bro. But if we take the low over here and we look for a couple of more 4-5s, bro, then probabilities are high. This move to the downside is a wave 1 or A, bro. And then we're going to be looking for a wave 2 or B to the upside, bro. And then we get a C or 3 to the downside. So that is currently the probabilities. As long as the 0.618 isn't hit, probabilities are higher, of course, to move down. The moment you hit the 618, that is when probabilities switch to the upside. That's most important here. Where this move to the upside here is either a wave C and an A, B, C here, right? Or you're going to be looking for a wave 1 or A. Flight Vision, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you, Prem. Welcome to the channel. Nice to see. It's almost like Koens actually does the math or something, knowing the rules behind it. At least behind Elliott Waves, yeah. He owns Bitcoin's navigation system. Practice, practice, practice. 210 likes. It's one of the highest amounts we ever had. I think that the biggest amount of likes we had is like 250 or something. I think yeah. Because when I had 500 people watching at the beginning of the year, I think the likes were around 250, so we're not too far away actually. It's pretty impressive. It's that the thing is, it rarely happens that we have over 200 people the whole stream. If I check the data, then we had 200, and then we only had a dip somewhere in the middle to 182, but it immediately was bought back up, and we went above 200 again. And when Ashley was here, somehow when Ashley was here, my fiance, we topped out at 264 viewers. Of course, that's the top. The previous top today was 245, but when Ashley came in, 246. You little perverts. No, it's great that she wanted to come on stream, and thanks everyone for being so kind to her as well. That's amazing. Immediately the donations came in and throwing with money, and yeah, man, sex sells, eh? Where have we heard that before? 1 second, I'll get to that question in a second. Where were we? Pleasure, B channel. Thanks for your 5 gifted subs. That's very kind of you. Very, very kind of you. Did you know Solana's fall on Bitcoin exactly? Good job, North American, that you've been trading it. And yeah, many alts are, I guess, related in a way to Bitcoin's movement. Do we have a divergence on the 2-hour chart? Probably you mean the bullish one, but I prefer to use the 5-minute because CVD divergences are best on the lower time frame. So preferably 1, 3, 5, 15, 30-minute, 1-hour max. But that's actually quite high time frame already. Preferably it's 30 minutes or lower, 15. So I don't even have the 2-hour setting, but I rarely ever check this. Arguably, you have a bearish CVD because lower high and a yellow higher high, while you do not have a bullish CVD. So, yeah. CVD really moved up actually here. Look at that. Lower high, higher high. That's interesting. Let me make a quick screenshot. So we have this going on now. There's no bullish CVDs as of yet. So this is something to at least keep in mind, which I will write as well. Ta-da. Wait, did I actually put the picture in there? Yes. But then again, the 618 is most important. So, Papa, how does the gray box work when it has been filled? Do you remove it after it? So on the 15, we went above. On the 30, we closed below. I just keep it on because I want to know the area for the 1 hour, like the 1 hour gap. I just want to know the area and see how the price moves around it. But once it is, yeah, once you filled it, it becomes irrelevant when you come back the next time. The 0. Yes, that is correct, T Clepson. I just used the 0.236 or the 1.236 to the 1.618, but you can also use the minus. So yes, Kevin, the moment you fill the gap, you can remove the gap. But I like to keep it on just for the perspective. Yeah, enjoy B channel. Thanks for being here. Too old for Discord. You can always have a look if you want to. No one too old for Discord, right? Potentially Bin Sartalas. Yes. I'm signed up to the reaction role. Make sure to post when the baby name. Okay, there you go. You might have to consult with Ash whether or not you want your community coming up with names. I know that Ashley already has names, but nonetheless, we can see what you guys come up with. Do you ever watch the order books? No, I actually don't know. Have a nice evening, busy. Tell wifey I said hi. I will, Mark. Have a nice evening. Thanks for being here. The next best, in your opinion, still something I have to look at, to be honest. The thing also is, at the end of this month, I'll be in South Africa. I fly on the 28th. So the content schedule will change a bit. I'll still live stream as much as I can, but I will be there for my wedding, and then my family is there and everything. So I won't be gone for a month, but the content will be less and a bit less structured. And then in April, we're back and we go full ham. So yeah, I have to check. I don't know. I also actually didn't even know that the 29th BingX ends. So I'm quite curious to see what happens then. Yeah, I am talking to another party, which might be interesting long term. But at the moment, but I don't trade there yet. So I first want to discover the platform a bit, and but it has been recommended by people I know. So yeah, win rate of Elliott waves very much depends how you use Elliott waves. So I use Elliott waves in relation to my support and resistance areas, my target boxes, right? Now my win rate with Elliott waves is high, but that's also depending on your skill level, right? So Elliott waves is very difficult theory, more so to trade it. And with Elliott waves, in my case, I have certain areas of interest, but like I said earlier, I wait for certain confirmations. So let me explain. I'm in two longs. One long was down here, one is at 43. So I have one and then one arguably, so one there and one there, right? So this one here, put on my target boxes. I had a wide support box. We were looking for this move down to end because it was grinding down. We were looking for a potential 5, but hey, when the box is hit, I don't know. But then when price moves up, see some bullish CVD divergences, helps with some confirmation, I get interested and then I go, right? So I wait for confirmation. In this range here, from an Elliott wave point of view, I didn't do anything in this range until price did this. And then especially when price did this. Probability switched towards the upside. Enter, stop loss, looking for a move up. So you can trade the 1 min, the 5 min, the whatever, 1 hour. I prefer to use higher time frames, right? Or you know what I mean? And it's the skill level of the analyst that will very much decide your win rate, because you have to have, first of all, the skill to identify the waves correctly, which takes practice. Then it's about what are the probabilities and what am I looking for to then potentially enter the yes or the no. So in the beginning, my Elliott wave win rate was absolutely rubbish. Nowadays, it's good, but that's because of all the experience. And Elliott waves for me is a second strat. My main strategy is what I teach people in Diamond, which is my day trading strat. So that's my main. And then Elliott waves is more like the swingy stuff, you know. Yeah. The first name came to her. It is. Wow. That's an interesting way of naming a baby as well. But people must have thought about it maybe in secret somewhere. Are we dumping? It's just it's a controlled move to the downside, no? Like, and here at the moment, right? Yeah, we have bearish CVDs, potential double 1-2 as shared in the beginning of the stream as well with what I posted in silver. 618 is important, or I wait for a bit of a move down. Hit the 618 first, probability is high to move up. If we move down and get a couple more 4-5s, preferably one more 5 or 2 more 5s, 1 more 4, I would be looking for this to be an impulsive structure, and then look for a BR2 retracement. That's going to be the probabilities then. I haven't got time for wrenches. Mark or Dave are the man. Is it worth making an account with X? I would have to use my VPN to put in on Dutch, I think. Seems to be locked out of the UK. KYC is not a must, so KYC is not implemented. I can't recommend using VPNs or not. I know many people do in general. But look, the only thing I can say is that I've been using it for a long time. It's a very nice platform. I'm very happy with them. Unfortunately, they go out of the Netherlands, but so far I can still use it, and I will do till the end. And I'm very happy with it. So yeah, for me it works. And I already used Bing X before YouTube. So yeah, it's the only platform I have as a partner because I use them. And I can recommend them. That's all I can say. And what we try to do for the community as well is always have campaigns for you guys, like events where you get some free bonus stuff so you can trade and maybe get a win, because the bonus, the trial funds or the bonuses are risk free because you can trade, put it on 10x max, and if you profit, you take all the profit, nice, and if you lose, it's covered because it was a bonus or trial funds. So I try to work with Bing X and give people free money to trade with, or great events or some exclusive things. So we always have something going on, which you see below the video, of course, below the stream. Need to get used more viewers in the stream. Oh, yes. How did you guys meet? Oh, shit. The chat is going too quick. I can't cope. How did you guys meet? Ashley and I met because, okay, I got to keep it short. In 2017, I was backpacking South Africa from Johannesburg to Cape Town, took pictures in Cape Town, uploaded on Instagram. Ashley searched for the hashtag Cape Town, find my profile, liked the picture. I thought she was a bot or, you know, someone just wanting to get more followers because she had at the time 3.5K. So I wasn't, you know, whatever. Later, another like, and then some weeks later, another like. And eventually I was like, you know what, I'm going to write a message, see if it's actually real. Wrote a message, slid in her DMs, but she started it. And I said, hey, Ashley, why are you living all the way in Cape Town? Wait. I am going to show you. I have a screenshot of this message. I'm going to show you this exact message. 1 second. Boom. 7th of December 2017, 9 p.m. Yesterday, when the marriage guy that's gonna marry us was here, I told this story. I know the dates out of my head. I know the times out of my head. I know it all because I've over the years I said it so often. So it started on Instagram because I wrote a message after she liked stuff, and then, you know, how midday she asked for my number because she got a bit of pressure from a friend of her, but I didn't know. Then she asked me to confirm it was me with a selfie with 3 fingers. So did I. She sent a picture with 3 fingers with a selfie, and then we knew we were not catfishing each other. For 5 months we were talking, and then eventually calling, eventually video calling. Never saw each other for 5 months. 1st of May is her birthday, so I wanted to get her a present. We didn't really know, like, there was something going on, but of course you don't know, right? So I wanted to at least give her a present. And then what I did is I bought a flight ticket to Cape Town. And on her birthday, I showed the ticket, and I arrived there on the 3rd of June, 1 month later. And I was there for a week, and that's where it started. Then I went back to the Netherlands. She has an English dad, and she already had the plan to move to England, so she did later that year. Then we saw each other once a month, and then on the 1st of July 2019 she moved to the Netherlands, and yeah, here we are. Does CVD kind of lag on a higher time frame? You can't really use it too much on a higher time frame because it always moves down, kinda. I won't say it necessarily lags, but it's just less valuable. Yeah. On the higher time frame, it's just less good of a tool, I suppose. Which chart do you use for the CVD? AGGR. You can find, if you go to my videos on the YouTube channel, search for CVD, and then you will find a video where I explain everything CVD related. Plus, I have a one-pager about CVD. You can download it in Discord, Good to Know channel. This is the website, and my one-pager is here. Sorry, this is the one-pager. This is my template. I do have to go soon, though, because we have to eat and then go to the cinema. We go to the movies. So I can't keep up anymore. It's too much. Good night, Rui Panza. Why did it suddenly jumps? It happens. Pop, pop, pop. Miners. Being all accounts of all Dutchies. Yeah. A quick summary. If price hits the 618, probabilities are higher. This is an ABC to the downside. More higher prices are expected, with price taking this high sooner or later. Even if you go for a bigger three-waver, you expect price to move up. If price moves down first, then what we want to see is a few, couple like 4 or 5 still, preferably at least one more 5, 4, and 5 to then create an A or 1, move up in B or 2, and then a C or 3 is expected towards the downside. And that plays a role with, of course, the 4-hour scenarios and stuff. My day trading strategy can be found in Diamond, the Diamond membership. Of course, I can't just, after years of experimenting, collecting data, I can't just, put it online. So it's all there, all the stats. What is the way you teach in Diamond? One-pagers, PDF documents. I have a video about the whole strategy as well. And of course, if people develop their strategy, I have a video on how to develop your strategy, a one-pager with more details. And I have the Excel sheets to collect statistics. It's all in there. And with my strategy, so one-pager as well with all the rules, a PDF document where every rule is explained, including screenshots, examples, clickable screenshots to TradingView with examples. A video explaining the strat. I'm actively involved, of course, in Diamond, answering everything. Post setups. Every morning I make a setups update in the morning for Diamond with what I'm looking for the main strat, as well as Elliott Waves for potential new Elliott Wave setup. So yeah, lots of stuff going on. Can people in the US use BingX? No, I don't think so. You can't really use anything there. What's up, Archbit? Needs a tissue after your last story. Thanks for the dono. Yeah, look at that, Mark. Archbit. John, by the way, I guess not. No, the CVD kind of. Oh yeah, wait. We're almost at the bottom. Seeing as Koen won't shill his link, I will. His BingX code is in the video description. Thanks, Moonboot Boy. Appreciate it, man. Not he doesn't want the range, but he's doing a good job trying to get it. Now, same with Mark. Yeah, I have people. I have an eye. I don't really use Mexi. Mexi was like typical where, we have the lowest fees. And then, 1 year later, look, we're back to normal as any other platform. First, try to grab a big portion of the community with low fees, attract them all, and then bump up your fees to normal, and then hope people don't leave. Oh, wait, yeah, the fees are the same now as any other platform, so yeah, I can as well just stay. It's interesting, huh? I like Maxi though. I mean, that was a bit cheeky, gotta be honest. But trading-wise, yeah, it's a solid platform, absolutely. I'm not sure what the restricted countries are though. But I like Mexi. Yeah, it was just a bit of a cheeky marketing campaign. Got to be honest there. Are you going to give us a little info about how you teach in Diamond? Oh, I just did. So, and in Diamond, if you want to just like 1 second, if you want to know. There you go. I need water. I also need to eat though. So these are all the channels. These are the explanations. So yeah, that's that. Camille, there's a join button below the live stream, and then you can get some more info if you want. And yeah, if you're interested, one can join. And just know, because I didn't update the video, the membership video, that if you're a diamond member for 3 months, then you can go down to a silver or gold membership, but you continue to keep access for everything in diamond. So you will be a lifelong diamond member if you go down to gold or silver after 3 months. Fees are worth moving for even. Yeah, but then of course, if your accounts get big, you get to VIP levels anyway, so you will get benefits. Yeah, but of course, as a content creator, there's promotions for the community, because you want to support the community as well with bonuses and benefits that they can use. Any platform has promotions if you know a content creator trades there or uses it, Bybit, Binance, Mexi, BingX. So it's nothing special, because you also want to give people something for their support, and if they can trade with free money or get some bonuses or early access to certain coins or whatever, then you try to provide value. And of course, obviously in return it's an affiliate link, but you also you try to return the value. Each time someone trades, you get a small little bit of the commission, which of course is peanuts, 0.002% or 0.025% or whatever. But at least they support the channel, which is of course incredibly appreciated, and I'm very thankful for people that do. And then of course we try to give as much benefits as we can. It's like cooperation, I suppose. Better to use a DEX, decentralized. I am talking with one now, actually, through one of the members in Discord who is trading on a DEX. So I'm just trying to explore that area. Which movie are you going to watch? Argiles, I think it is, with Henry Cavill and Dua Lipa. That's not. Thanks, Moonwood Boy. I wouldn't use it if I couldn't do the M-Day futures fees. Basically, get my next trade free for simply. I wouldn't use Mexi if I couldn't do the M-Day futures fees program trading. Basically, get my next trade free for simply making the volume of I see. Yeah, it's a nice benefit. What are your thoughts on Jupiter Exchange? Oh, I don't know that exchange. Am I hidden? No. You are here, Pocahontas. Welcome to Diamond Day again. Why would you choose gold instead of silver after downgrading? Because in gold you have the weekly feedback and Q&A live stream, so it's just an additional live stream there as well. Plus, if you still want to learn Elliott Waves besides the strategy, then gold is the Elliott Wave course. So the whole all my Elliott Wave knowledge is in gold, plus other stuff that I use as well, like gaps, order blocks, other things. So yeah, everyone, I really have to move now, because first of all we got to eat, and then go to the cinema, to the movies. So Elena, just a short one for you to end the stream as well. If price moves up and hits the 0.618 at 49531 on my chart, probabilities are higher. This is an ABC, increasing probabilities that the high will be taken sooner or later, either directly for a continuation to the upside, or this is a WXY for a bigger sideways structure, but nonetheless, probability is high to take the high. If we move down and create at least another 545 here, probabilities are higher for a wave A or a wave 1. And then we are going to be looking for a 2 or B to the upside, for then a C or 3 to the downside. There you go, everyone. that is the end. I can't give you too much more because I got to go. So movie review tomorrow. Yeah. I will. I'll let you know. I'll let you know. Too bad this was a short live stream. I know, right? Only 4 hours. Yesterday was also 5 hours. Okay, time to move. Thanks everyone for being here. Appreciate your support. We had 200 plus people watching consistently, which is ridiculous, and we have 238 likes. We almost passed the record for likes, which is 250. However, you're too late. We got to do it next time. So thanks everyone for being here, and catch you at the next one.